We got episode 10 right here. And who are we with?
Bruno, bro. That's me right here.
So Bruno, how did you get your first name?
I mean,
What?
came out the womb, right? Came out the womb. My dad saw a soccer player and named me after it, bro.
Are you good at soccer or what? Are you on varsity?
I'm decent.
Would you beat him
Are you on
1v1?
varsity?
Not my fault.
Would you beat him on a 1v1?
Maybe.
Nah, I'll literally cook you in a 1v1, bro. I don't even play soccer
This
like
dude's
that.
big. I don't know.
All I gotta do is kick it from half the field, bro. GG. Oh shit.
What was that?
There's a bee. There's like wasps you said right here. Alright.
Make sure you're a little louder so you can.
Yeah, my fault.
I got you, bro. I got you.
You want them to be able to hear.
I got you.
Alright, so what's our topic today, Zach?
So let's talk about Iran and Israel.
Oh my
So-
fucking God.
So you know it's GG's, right? Like
Yeah.
they already strike back.
Who, Iran?
Yeah.
But how? All their
they did
weapons were down, though. All their
Wait,
systems were
all their
down.
nuclear weapons were down.
Wait, what's going on between them?
Israel just struck down all of their weapon systems and all their
Not all
generals
of it.
and stuff. Or
They
not all,
killed-
but like a lot of
They
them.
killed one general and they took down their nuclear program. Like
How come
2
I
days,
heard about
like 2 days ago. And then
I don't know.
I ran like last
Running into
night.
Iraq or something. I don't know.
I guess.
I ran last night. Just struck like a bunch of cities. I think. I don't know if that was AI or not, but you know,
I don't
What
know
do you
if it was
mean?
AI.
What do you mean?
it could be AI. You
Yeah.
never know. The new Google VL3. It's crazy. But yeah, that shit's fucked though. It's GG's for the world.
Israel
Yeah.
versus Iran, GG.
So Julian, I wanted to ask, how is it to be the 6'3" center?
Terrible.
Terrible? Why is that?
It's not terrible. It's just not that fun.
Uh,
Like I never really do that much. But also like I'm not skilled enough to be like a guard. So
You got offers yet?
no. After high school, I'm probably done, bro.
what about that one
Can't be
offer
done.
from Alabama though, and Duke?
Didn't you get an offer from like what is that shit called? Streamer University. You know what that is? You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. Did you get an offer from that?
No.
No.
Should I?
Yeah, you should.
I
Reach
should
out
try to
to
get
him.
an offer.
Reach out to him.
Steven University is so top, dude.
I don't know if they're
shit's-
gonna. I don't know if they're gonna have.
I
good
don't get.
advice.
I don't know what the point of that whole thing was.
Well, I don't know if
like-
they're gonna have good advice for like normal content though, like normal YouTube. Because I don't go on live stream and
You
play
have to
Minecraft.
work on
or
camera to
something.
get famous, Zach.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm
just
saying. We could arch.
you just want to art. I think.
This whole time he's been talking about arching. He just wants to arch so bad. Yeah.
It's the method, dude.
Yeah. So it's the method for what? Like,
You have an
do you-
OnlyFans?
Nah, fuck it.
Do you get more girls when you arch or what? Is that's the method?
Is JV when he arches on the JV field, he gets bitches.
Yeah.
No, there's no hus watching.
So are you gonna be starting on varsity next year? For
No.
soccer?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
What about for track?
I'm doing track again next year.
Are you?
Are
on
you
track?
better? Are you
on
better at
varsity
track or soccer?
You said what?
Are you better at track or soccer?
I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe
soccer.
soccer. I think
Soccer you've been
soccer.
doing longer, right?
Yeah, I think I'm better at soccer.
Are you on varsity track or not?
I was on.
Are you gonna play all 4 years or just chill on the JV?
No, I'm gonna do 4 years. Last year I was on JV. This year I was on Frosh, I think.
Like, how are you on? Oh, you skipped freshman?
No, I don't know why they just put everybody on JV. They put a couple of them on Frosh.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was on track. I was JV freshman year because for whatever reason, I feel like they were putting the better people on Frosh soft that year, and then me on like not as good on JV. Like I feel like it's interchangeable. Like they put like either one.
You did 13 seconds, right? 100?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
my
Is that not slow for 13?
well, yeah. I mean, my best was 13:09, and then
I'm
in
not
the
saying I
last
could
in
do
the
better.
last.
I'm like, I'm
Well,
just
yeah.
saying like.
Well, yeah, the
in
last.
track terms, like that's
Yeah.
like.
Well, it's not.
I
I
probably
guess
run
it's
like
better.
like a 16.
I mean, it's definitely better because I started freshman year. I started with a 15 freshman year, ended with a 14, and then I got a 13 sophomore. I got 13 pretty much every time sophomore year. So it's still improvement. Especially.
Wait, are you on
against-
varsity track?
I think I was on like for
Are you,
one.
bro? I
It was
thought
like
you
for
were.
it was for
I thought
one 4x1 my freshman year, and then we just got like destroyed. It was crazy. No, because it was like we had barely done it yet. Like I wasn't that good at, especially like with the handoffs. So either I started running too early, or the guy behind me, he was just too slow. It was a little bit of both. And our coach was so mad because we actually could have done like decent, but it was literally we got bumped up from because they had no JV team and we had no varsity team, so they just bumped us up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know who does that? I think Jordan basketball didn't have a JV
Jordan
team.
is so ass, dude.
No, they're not. Their varsity is really good
For what?
For basketball.
Oh, for basketball, yeah.
I don't know what like for soccer or track, but I know their basketball's pretty good.
Well, yeah, most sports, Jordan, Compton, Cabrillo, they're not as good, especially because they're smaller.
For track, I heard they were ass. All they have is a varsity team. They put everybody on the varsity automatic.
I think it's because they don't have like coaches really. Like nobody wants to go to. Well, because I know Lakewood, like we're losing people next year. Like not as many people are enrolling. Like willingly, like everyone just goes to Milliken or like I don't know because it's ghetto.
Well, me, Julian, and Juan didn't even willingly go to Lakewood too. That's
It's just because it's our home school, like, exactly.
Yeah.
Where'd
Lakewood
you
is
guys try to go?
Milligan.
Oh,
I have like the worst pathway. I have Odyssey. It's like it's like ocean like science or whatever. I chose it because I didn't think I was gonna go to Lakewood, so I just put everything I had on Milliken. You know, like the 4 choices when you went. Like
Yeah.
I put 3 on Milliken and 1 on Lakewood because like I didn't think I was gonna go there, and I kind of got fucked and I got Odyssey. But it's chill though. It's like it's not that hard.
oh, that sounds cool though.
But Lakewood's pretty chill though. I
We
mess
don't
with
even
it.
have that.
What path are you?
Sega.
What's that?
That's like name.
Like coding? Like computer science?
Bro, oh yeah, because that one apparently not as many people did. Sega, I heard it, and so they were saying I should have, or no, it was MBA. MBA was the one like people were telling me I should have just chose. I could have chose that. I chose Compass, but so many people were doing it. I could have just chose that one and then switched to Quest.
Bro, you
I only
you
chose-
should have done. Y'all would have been good in Compass, bro. Not gonna lie.
No, I chose Compass, but there was too many people for that one, so I didn't get.
I only
into
chose
Millikan.
Compass because like it just seemed cooler than all the other ones. But I also wanted MBA because that's what everyone was trying to do.
Well,
So
yeah,
I was
but
like-
if I had chosen MBA, I mean, more likely I'd have gotten in because there was less people for that one.
Yeah.
And then I could have just because I wanted to do Quest. That was the one I actually
Yeah,
wanted
I
to do,
just-
and I could have just
Quest
switched.
is hard, bro.
Yeah, I know. I only wanted.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was only interested because they had field trips. Like it had like cool field trips. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck everything else. I don't
Who,
care.
Quest?
about that.
Quest.
Yeah.
And the thing is too about Quest, like, I had a 3.68. I had a 3.68 GPA, and you needed a 3.7 to join Quest, which was like the craziest.
I had like a
I
3.5
thought it was
in
a
middle
4.0.
school. No,
No,
it's
no.
it's like 3.8.
It was 3.7. I literally, if I had one grade better, I would have got. Crazy.
I don't strive in school. I just do good. It's not like.
Well,
that.
I honestly kind of wish I focused less on school, and especially in middle school, because middle school, especially if I didn't even get into Quest, because I feel like I focused so much, especially 7th grade, I had a 4.0. Like, I should, instead of spending all that time towards like homework, because a lot of times I do it late, I could have just been like sleeping more and actually like getting stronger, bigger, taller,
Bro,
whatever it is.
I slept hella in middle school. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I did no work. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't that hard.
But like looking back on it, honestly, it would have been better to just do that because at the end of the day, middle school grades they don't mean anything. It's
They
just,
do
it's just
if
waste
you're
of
trying to
time.
go to a prestigious school. Like if you're trying to go to like a university, they look at your middle school.
No,
Y'all
they don't.
always focus
Yeah, they
on
do.
grades.
No, they
Not
don't.
gonna lie.
Yeah, they do.
That's a myth. That's not true.
How do you know?
Bro, you're just rage.
I'm not rage baiting. How do you
joking.
know? How
Because
does,
we've
he's
looked,
just saying I'm
me
wrong.
and Noah
He
have
doesn't
looked
know.
into it. We've looked it up. We've looked into it.
He's trying to graduate early. He's taking college courses at Lakewood, but he has to take
Actually?
he has to take like 9 classes to graduate next year. So he's trying to cram them in summer and then next year.
Well, yeah, I've got 3 this summer. I'm trying to do 3 this summer. I just started a couple.
What are the
and
3
then
you're doing this summer?
Stats, econ, and political science.
You have to pass all those to get for the
Get-
course
to get
account.
what?
To, like to get the credit.
Well, depends what you mean. Get the credit for. You
Like,
could
for
pass
taking
each
the-
one to get the credit for each one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't know.
Pass
Just
each
the way you
class
said it
or-
was weird.
Like
Pass each class.
like if you don't pass the class, you have to retake it.
Yeah.
Whenever they.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you'll be able to do it
yeah,
or
you
no?
need credit for each.
No,
Because
yeah.
you know Noah, right?
Yeah.
No Mortimer.
Yeah.
He's graduating early, his junior year, because he's like taking like 23 classes or something, 22. You're
I-
really.
I
I'm
thought I
playing,
was
I'm
a
playing.
nerd.
He's
I'm
doing it
playing.
because of him, bro.
I thought I
Wait,
was.
what-
Wait, you actually think that?
Yeah.
You know, no, okay, so I will give him credit because he has, like something like 15, 16 classes now. what he's saying is it's probably going to end up being 23 or whatever. That's what he's saying. It's 15 or 16. But I will give him credit for that. But at the same time,
And he has a driver's license.
yeah,
He has
At
a
this-
driver's license?
we're just giving him a whole.
I'm taking my test. Want him to go take his test.
We're
next year.
giving him like a whole advertisement for the ladies, bro. I'm saying. We're like, guys, he has a driver's license.
Zach
He's
is
taking
mad
15
bitches.
college classes. No, but you gotta understand too. I actually am the one who got him on it. Like he wouldn't have known about it, or he wouldn't have known about it to the extent.
put him on?
without me.
You put him on?
You put him
Yeah.
onto that?
Yeah.
I've only taken one, and I'm probably just chill on that. Like I took, what is it? Oh, ethnic studies. It's like
Oh, I know what that is.
it's like people history. Like
Yeah.
it's like retarded.
Honestly, I was thinking about it more.
It was so dumb.
I was
bro.
honestly thinking I might as well have done that because I've been thinking more about just going to a Cal State because especially if I don't get a scholarship, like even though UC's and Cal States are both public schools, Cal States are still like CSULB is like 3 times as cheap or 3 times cheaper than Berkeley, for example. It's like 5,000 versus 15 a year.
It's like a good school. It's like for nerds.
Zach's not a nerd. He's just like, you want to be called a nerd?
I don't know
Nerd is a-
actually. What
I
would
don't
you say
wanna
is a
call
good
it-
thing or no?
It is a good.
It's-
It is a good
it is.
thing. It's not
Yeah.
like a derogatory term.
Yeah.
If you're not a nerd, you're stupid. So
I was probably a nerd till like high school, probably. Or like
I'm-
or like 8th grade.
the only reason
You guys don't focus on your grades anymore? Or what?
Well,
No,
I still, yeah, I still
I do because my mom threatens me. Not threatens me, but like, I'd rather not lose all my stuff because I have bad grades, so I just do the work. So like, bro, if I get bad grades, like they'll take away like my TV or like PS5 or my phone. So I'll just try to like do like okay. I'll get like a 3.3 GPA. It's not good, but
But
it's
also,
not bad.
especially to just
That's not bad.
at least to graduate, at least especially if you want to graduate high school too, you want to at least pass your classes. You don't want to just be chilling.
I
'Cause
never-
What's the
I
point?
never-
Because what's the point of even going if you're gonna fail classes or like a bunch of classes? Like I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay. I was about to tweet
No,
out.
I don't know.
tweet.
I don't know if you failed classes.
I
I'm just
don't,
saying in
I've never
general.
failed a class.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a D.
Yeah.
I've never had a C that's lower than a 70, 78.
Actually,
Yeah.
Bro, I got like a. That's what I passed my math test.
Bro, I had a 79% in fucking my math class. I was
dude,
putting tweet.
in algebra 2, I just barely got like 70.5% at that.
I took my math final on accident and I got like 24%. Because
Oh, yeah,
you
you
know,
told me.
oh yeah, you know fucking
Oh yeah.
pair assessment?
Yeah.
It was a pair
Oh my God,
assessment,
bro,
but
that's so
he had it open and I didn't see that it was like it said like it didn't say final quiz, it just said unit quiz. So I just took it because he had like told us to refresh it to get the original one, and I just clicked it and I did it. I was like, I wonder why this is like all old stuff that we did before, and I did it and I got like 23%, and he told me that I did the final on accident. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it again.
Did you guys ever have to take like, I had like a D or whatever, and then I took a couple retests and got it.
I've never had a D. Actually, I take that back. During
Bro,
COVID,
you had that. You definitely had that in March over.
Well, I'm saying I had
Don't lie, bro.
not as the
Don't
final
lie.
grade. I'm saying before I got it up, but have you guys had to take any like takes for math? Or not?
yeah,
Yeah, a couple.
I do it, but I just get the same score, so I don't like.
Well, okay, the way you have to do it, Juan said his teacher like wasn't as like good as like she wouldn't really help him like whenever he'd ask. But if you have it definitely helps when you have a teacher like that's willing to like go through it with you.
Yeah. Like
Whether it's lunch or nutrition.
you know Mr. Catalan, right?
Yeah, that's who helped me.
Yeah, I'd never asked for help because like in my third period, it was like the worst class he had because everyone was like in like the first like before spring break, everyone was just on their phone like fucking off, and they would like I would be on my phone too, but I would like listen at least and like give him like a couple head nods so it doesn't feel like a dickhead like so it doesn't feel like he's just teaching
Yeah,
to no one
honestly, it felt like that early in the year. Like they're kind of
because he would just.
Wait, you guys have the same teacher or what?
just different. Yeah,
I have geometry, algebra, whatever. But like
algebra 2.
Zach, shut up, bro. You failed it, doesn't matter.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I passed.
You literally had a D.
Yeah, but then I got it up.
To what?
I got it 70.5.
That doesn't count, bro.
Yes, it does. I got the credit for the class.
No, it doesn't count.
Bruno, does it count?
count.
All right,
He just edges the class. It doesn't count.
Wait, what?
But what was I saying?
Were you?
Oh, like I never asked him for help because like I was always on my phone, so I would just fail. Like I wouldn't fail. I would get like a B on each test, but I wanted to get an A. Like I remember there was 2 tests like at the end of the year that brought my grade down super low. I had an A in that class, and I missed like 2 days, and both of the days I missed are the days that we took tests. So it, like absolutely molested my grade, and then like I just didn't like want to retake them, so I just kept like an F and a D. Like the whole time, because I knew if I went to go take it, like I wasn't gonna pass anyway.
And then so how'd you get it to 70?
At least go for like the better score.
I think I passed like the final like Unit 6 quiz, like all A's, and then it brought my grade up to like it was at like a 73, and then it brought it up to like a 79.
Yeah.
And then I took the final on accident, and then I was like, I'm just done, bro.
But the final did it impact the grade for you?
He said that I was like tweaking because he said that it was, but then he changed his mind and said like, oh, this doesn't matter, like you guys have already done all the work for the year, so he said it's not gonna affect your grade.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. Everyone on the final, like they would all get like 25% or something. Like that's what like I got. Like and everyone around me just
like
got
if he says it's not
they
gonna
didn't
count.
really
Damn,
try.
dude.
If he says it's not gonna count for the grade, I'm
But
like,
I mean, I tried.
I didn't
bro.
try. I didn't
But
try.
I don't know. Some of it was weird.
I didn't try because when I took it on accident, he said that like this isn't gonna count towards your grade. So I just took it and I was like, all right, whatever. Like, and I didn't even think I showed him like the final screen, and he was like, oh, you took the wrong one. You took the final. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I tried, but I was kind of trying to go fast through it too because I knew it wasn't.
Bro, I
gonna
always run out of time, bro. There'll be
I
like
never
5
run out
minutes
of time.
left, and there's like 15 questions left, dude.
But
Do you study or no? Like,
I studied hella. Bro,
I've
this
never
one time
studied.
I studied for 4 hours straight, right?
I've never studied.
Got a 65%.
Yeah, I've never studied.
the only thing I guess you could count as me studying is getting help from Mr. Catalan for like hours and stuff to understand and retake stuff. But other than that, no.
No, I've never studied. I've never like looked up videos to help me.
Because like
Yeah.
all the time I spent is just getting like because I have so much work. It's like getting the work done. I don't even have the time.
Yeah, not because I don't
And-
want to get like asked for help. I just don't want to do it. So like, I'll just figure it out myself eventually. And, like,
But it's not even. It's either I don't have the time because I have so much work, or I just don't study. Like I've never really got done studying.
Yeah, I rarely study. I think the only time I ever studied was like maybe when I watched like one Heimler video that was like 2 minutes for the AP test. That was pretty much it. It wasn't even on YouTube. It was on TikTok. Yeah, I took a AP history. Oh, did you get? You know when we get the results back?
July.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I hope I passed that class.
Bro, they
bro.
give that shit too late, bro.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
have
know.
AP history? Or AP book?
Nah, but I'm taking AP US history next year.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. I took. They offer ethnic studies, but I already took the class and it was retarded, so I didn't. Sorry,
Right.
but
You had to deal with Isaiah the entire time.
dude, Isaiah is.
I know he helped. I know he helped a lot on the final project, right?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
He did nothing. He broke his
Yeah.
hand, right?
Oh,
He broke
yeah.
his right hand
Yeah.
because he wanted to fight.
Didn't all you guys, you and Juan and him, like break your hand, or like break something on your arm?
Well,
I
he
don't know.
broke his hand because he wanted to fight to be a tough guy, but Tommy Tough Knuckles that ass. But he
Tough knuckles, man.
he like fractured his right hand
Uh-huh.
like right before we had to take the final, and we had to make a book. So I made a script, I colored it, I bought the book, I did everything the whole time, and I presented it. He didn't do shit, and I did the whole final, and then he ended up just giving everyone an A. Like I did all that work, everyone was
Bro.
failing, and then he just decided to give everyone an A at the end. So I did all that work. For
So
nothing.
he gave everyone an A because everyone didn't do that good.
He just gave everyone an A just because.
He
Like,
like leech off of you.
I feel like that's why classes or those classes are like only CSU transferable because they're so like lenient, you know, like they could just do that.
yeah, I feel like you could come in at any time if you're less than an hour late, and then after that he would just say like just go home. But like, we had like a couple of classes on Zoom, and
Dude, when I went to the first one and before I dropped the class or whatever, like I had to commute like all the way to Cabrillo, bro, and I was just like, I knew like no one there. Like,
bro, it was just annoying because Isaiah is like borderline gay, so it's like he's just literally constantly touching you. He just like touches your shoulder, he like touches your leg.
yeah, every time he'd see me, he'd like always try to grab my chest.
And then
bro.
he always asks what we're doing. He's on his phone for the whole 3 hours. He's on his phone with both AirPods in, and we're like doing shit, and he's like on his
loser,
phone.
bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, he's a bot, but it's whatever. I'm gonna send him this clip right now so he can.
I asked him if he wants to come on. He said sure. He wants me to invite him.
I told him, but like, his dad is gonna shoot him before he leaves the house. So
Yeah, I asked him if he wants to come next Thursday.
you don't know the lore, but his dad, like, I don't say his dad hates him, but his dad does not let him leave the house a lot. Like every time you ask him to go somewhere, he just can't, or he just lies and says he doesn't want to go. So he's like, no. Like I don't even ask him anymore.
But you don't think you don't think his
Yeah.
dad would let him come for a call?
I don't know. It depends. Like his dad would have to have a good day or something.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to.
I feel like he goes places, but he doesn't go out with people a lot.
Yeah.
I do
That's
that
what I
too.
do.
Wait, so what happened? Tell the story when you and Juan like tried to go in his house or something.
Oh yeah, so where were we at? Oh, we went to like we were like in like the pier down there, and we like rode Lime scooters around, and we got on the bus, and I was riding
Make
a
sure
Lime
they can
scooter.
because the airplane.
Yeah, I was riding a Lime scooter to his house, and then I went I circled back and picked all of them up, and then we were like walking into his house. We could chill in his house, so our parents got there, and then he walked in, closed the door and locked it, and said his dad wouldn't let you guys in, and then went to go take his shit. And then we took the bus back to Shane's house, and he walked to the bus stop and said, "Oh, you guys could have came in."
What the fuck?
Wait, you could or you
There was-
couldn't? Or
there
that
wa-
you could or you couldn't?
That you guys like could, but his dad wouldn't let you.
What?
So you had to been like without him knowing or something?
Yeah, like, and then he was like, because I guess his one grandma was in the house, so they weren't allowed to go in anymore. So I'm like, okay. I don't know. I think his dad, like, I've only met his dad like one time when he took us to Disneyland. But then again, like, he's borderline gay, so every time I try to do anything with him, he's like always like just being like weird. Like he doesn't keep his hands to himself. Like he's always just like touching you or like, I don't know. And
Bro,
he's
and it was so-
and he's like 5'1", so it makes it worse.
Dude, it was so
Oh, he's
funny.
5'1".
It was so.
He's not 5'1", he's like 5'2".
Dude, it was actually no. He's the same height as me, so don't worry.
No, he's not.
He's like 5'4", 5'5".
No, he's not.
But, dude, I remember one time, it was so funny, like, I think I was with, who was I with? I know I was with you guys. Or no, I think you guys were gone, and it was me and him and Fernando. Or I don't know if Fernando was there, I think I told him later. Anyway, I remember one time he was trying to kind of give me a compliment, but not at the same time, like, it was so funny. It was like, what did he say? Oh yeah, he was talking about like my abs and stuff. You're saying I've got so much like meat, but it's all like compact and
What
like
you mean meat, bro?
and like held together. He was just like trying so hard not to say I'm like ripped or something.
You can never tell when he's being
It was so
sincere or serious and when he's like messing around because he's never not messing around. So like anytime he says something positive, I just say like fuck off because I don't know if he's being serious or not. So I never take like his compliments serious or like if he says like something chill, I can never tell because he's always like trolling. He's like an ultimate troll, but he's not funny.
Yeah. You think he'll be watching?
Bro, I haven't talked to Fernando in like 2 years, bro.
Oh yeah. Bro, oh shoot! I remember in 8th grade. Bro, remember when they were like taping the, what was it? The minion onto the pole, like
Yeah.
Fernando was doing.
Yeah.
They were like playing weird music.
Bro, they were trolling way too much back then.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Fernando definitely chilled out after 9th grade. Like, I'd say over the course of 9th grade, like he got like better. Like he used to be low key, like, and then now he's more chill. Like he would just like he'd be a little mean to me. I'm not gonna lie. When I was like 13, 14.
Yeah, he's a pretty good rage baiter. I've known him since like 2nd grade. Like I've like known him since like 2nd grade. And,
Yeah, I remember that the OG picture of you.
Oh yeah, bro. Don't ever like.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
I've seen that.
Have you seen that, bro?
I've seen that.
How do you guys have that?
Bro, I don't.
Showed-
Bro, you posted
I don't have it, but you
When?
should.
like a while ago.
Oh,
For his
okay.
birthday or
Oh.
something.
Oh yeah, maybe I don't know. But like, that was probably on my old account. I got hacked or something.
Actually.
I clicked the link on accident. Like
Oh
a
my
year
gosh,
ago.
bro.
The message popped up and the link came up and I clicked it on accident trying to swipe and like I was like, oh, it's over. Got my account like.
It's all
Bro.
over, bro.
I didn't have anything on it, but like
Dude,
I
I
didn't
don't-
post like a lot back then.
I don't know why. I was like gullible enough to think.
I just had it for Aura.
I was gullible enough to think a while ago that I don't know what it was. It was, I think Riley and Alex were trying to tell me that my account got hacked on Snapchat, and then I actually thought it was because they changed the name to gay, and I didn't know that you could change. I forgot because I hadn't been on social media in like a year or two or whatever.
Did you delete
So,
them?
huh?
Did you delete them?
He doesn't use.
Hold on. Yeah. I deleted like Instagram, Snap,
He
TikTok,
doesn't.
all.
He's just
And-
brain dead now. So.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I tried fucking texting you when I was coming here. You didn't answer.
Yeah, he doesn't have an Instagram
Yeah.
account anymore.
Yeah.
He's up.
Wait,
to
which
his-
and which one did you message the fake account or did you message my
let me
actual
check, bro.
account?
Let me check.
It's there's
Oh my
there's a
God.
fake account of him that's run by Riley Edwards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we don't, but
It's
we don't
obvious.
know, but it's obvious. He keeps every time I tell him, like when he's on the phone with Juan, he's always like, "It's
Oh,
not
Zach-
me, bro."
It's Zachary
Wait,
Rock got him.
Yes, that's not. That's the
That's
fake
not
account.
him.
Did you see his story?
Wait, did he
Oh, I
respond to
didn't
you?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No,
Oh, okay.
Bruno. Did you see? But did you see?
That's not him.
Did you see Julian's post on his story, like at the video?
No, I said he was
Yeah.
holding me at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
saw
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
No, yeah.
Wait, so that was
I
you?
made a video addressing it. That's a fake
That account isn't real, but the post that I made it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So his thing.
Yeah. Did you ever see that my actual account though? It's the.
I might have.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Bro, that's
Which one
crazy.
is it?
He was messaging it, actually thinking it's me. Like that shows like people actually think that's me. Like so many people actually think it is. How many people saw it?
Oh, like 200 or something. 240.
Dude, I was almost wondering what they're gonna do to like retaliate against that video. Did they post anything else?
Why do they have
Oh,
fake accounts?
hold on. Hold on. Let me show you the thing that Riley sent.
Actually, I don't even want to see it. I don't want it to live.
I'll just show you.
Bro, why do they
Nah,
even
it's
have
fine.
like? Why do they
Just
even
turn your
have fake
phone off. We're
accounts,
good.
man?
No, I'm already gonna show you.
Bro, I don't want to see it, bro. I already know it's gonna be some. Oh, okay. That's childish.
Let me see.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I was saying that you're passively building muscle while saying.
I thought that was you, bro.
No, it's not him.
Yeah, no, that counts.
He deleted Instagram like at the end of 8th grade.
Yeah.
So he's off the grid now.
No, I mean I had a burner too, but that honestly that account kind of led me to delete my
A
burner.
burner account?
It's like I was just curious because I went on there like a year ago,
Maybe it's spam.
and yeah, I was just curious. I went back on there. I just wanted to see like who was following me or who I was following, who was
He's
following me.
obsessed with the HUD, so he has to
And
check
then-
his followers.
And so,
Bro, I saw like a.
but
I
then,
saw like
but
a-
honestly, hold on, I was saying honestly that account led me to delete it because it made me go on there more. I was like, I gotta stop this again. I'm not trying to go back on.
Wait, so what was the reason you deleted it originally? Just because you don't want to see like other people's life or what?
Well, I mean, there's a ton of
Or just
reasons. I
comparing, like,
honestly,
comparison.
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many. I honestly wish I started doing like more podcasts or like videos like this in the past, like when I was in 8th grade, because then I could have explained it better. But it's hard to say that it's been so long. Like I would have had. There's not. I mean, okay, I guess you could say. Let's go to TikTok for example, right? Obviously, a lot of people don't like to admit it. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's just your For You page." You can go on to a Chromebook or something, or some random computer, random account, or random Safari, whatever it is, random browser, and TikTok. Every five videos, it'll be some girl like shaking her ass or doing some like weird dance. So it's just like it's one of those things. I don't want to like.
No, it's not.
Okay, bro, that doesn't really pop up on my For You.
No, it's not.
That's
But
only-
even
that's
you
only if
admitted
like
that. You admitted that before
When?
too.
No, I see that.
I'm not
bro,
gonna
that
say
guy-
specifically
this guy used to
what
show
you
me
said.
all his
I'm not-
videos, man. He
I'm
used
not
to
gonna-
show me that.
Yeah, it used to be bad, bro, but it's not. It's not like that. If you're liking all these videos, you're gonna get more. Ass
No,
on
but
your
I
For
would
You page.
I would do not interested. I wouldn't watch it, and it would still like pop up.
So
It
you
was
so you
crazy.
deleted everything because it was like a distraction.
Well, that was just one of the things. Like
You want to get
lust.
consumed by the goons.
That was just one, but also just especially TikTok also just. I mean, obviously they're made to keep you hooked. Like it's
Yeah.
so is that too.
It's
But,
crack
yeah.
cookie.
But I mean, there's multiple different reasons. I could go. I mean, I can't really think off the top of my head because it's been so long, and I kind of just blocked it out of my mind. I don't think about like, or at least for a while, I didn't think about social media a while because I'm not on.
Yeah, I mean,
But I know you had
I've had it for
mentioned.
a while.
I know you had mentioned like possibly like deleting Instagram in the future. Like, what's your stance on that now? Because I know you said it's
Me?
like kind of bad. Yeah, you said something like that.
Honestly, I just like posting on Instagram because it's funny. Like, I have like a lot of like stuff with just like places I'm going, but like posting like funny shit on there is like pretty chill. But honestly, it's just like seeing like a bunch of people's like other lives. Like it's like whatever. I don't really care. I don't have a stance on it. It's like
Well, yeah, I honestly.
I think the reason like you might have deleted it, obviously because of the gooning, but like
Well, I definitely.
wait, hold on.
Okay.
Obviously because of gooning, but like you don't want to goon, but like because like the comparisons between like no, I'm being serious. Like,
Okay.
Like comparing, like you're like chilling at your house today, you see on Instagram someone's like in a different country, like living their life. I can see how that would make you like
Yeah,
in
the
a negative mind space. So
Yeah.
like,
The reason I don't say that specifically is it's kind of cliche. That one's more like cliche, where you see people always talking about like don't, I don't know, don't compare yourself to what I don't know.
comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah, stuff like that. But
it's true though. It's not cliche. If it's true.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. There's something else I wanted to mention.
Is there a
about
guy
it.
right there?
Wait, you know?
I couldn't see his point.
Dang, I wish I remembered what I was.
So these sunglasses are too small, bro. I gotta take them off.
You want to switch?
Bro, honestly, you
No,
wanna?
that's good.
I don't even think we need the sunglasses. It's not that sunny.
I did it for the drip.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
These are his
I
brother's
can't see.
sunglasses. Like they're so small.
Here, I'll take it.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
I'll put it like on the corner.
This chair, man.
God, now I'm sinking in the
Let me
dirt
check.
right here.
Let me check the angle. See if it's good. All right, I think we're chilling.
Well, you guys had like 2-hour podcasts, right?
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be hopefully the first actual 2 hour because I
Yeah,
never
we
hit the 2
usually
mark.
do like an hour and a half. Like
Yeah.
whenever like a full square podcast. But yeah, it's just Zach wanted to talk about Israel and stuff. So he's secretly a Jew.
Bro, no.
Is Jew a bad term? Or is it just short for Jewish?
Well, I would say you're definitely going to be careful throwing around like just saying a Jew like that, you know. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, I know, but
yeah.
I just my fault. I didn't mean like
no, because
that.
a lot
I
of
was
people will say like like as a derogatory,
Yeah,
or, like
sure.
as an insult or something.
just, hey, like Mark Norman.
Oh my- yeah. So. Well, yeah. What's your thoughts on Protect Our Parks? And when did you start watching?
Like 6 months ago. I watched all of them in like a span of like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I just don't like that they do it every 6 months they have like a new Protect Our Parks. If they did it like more often, it'd be pretty chill. Cause I don't listen to Joe Rogan like that. Like I don't like.
I honestly.
Joe Rogan.
I don't like.
I
I,
love-
don't like the people he has on podcasts. Not that like I don't like them, but it's just like not
What's up with
interesting. It's not interesting. Huh?
What's up with
They're just not interesting. They're just like random dudes. Like,
Bro.
I've never seen them, man.
I
Yeah.
rarely watch.
But I was gonna say I just love like the way I never watched like the first couple ones where they actually got the name, but it's funny. I looked it up. Like the joke behind it is because Ari kept talking about like the parks in New York or something. He said they're going away, and then I don't know. He was just like crying about it the entire podcast, and so they just named it that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
There's a whole lore video on YouTube. I'll send it to you, but there's like a whole lore of like,
Fun one.
you know, what the fuck?
MS-13.
No. Man Shane's Secret Podcast, like,
Oh,
you know, there's like a whole lore video on like the terms they use. I'll send it to you so you get up to the program, but you know.
Bro, Mark Norman's puns go crazy.
Who's the other guy?
Ari
No,
Shaffir.
Yeah, Ari Shaffir. Mark
What?
Norman is kind of like, I like Ari Shaffir better. Mark Norman's show better. But Shane
Mark
Gillis
Norman's just there for the puns. Bro.
Shane Gillis is like my favorite guy.
Yeah.
Have you watched his new show?
Who the fuck
I
are you
watched
guys
like
talking
one or
about?
two shows.
Comedians.
They're like comedians, pretty much. You know Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
He
Forever
went. He
No
goes
Show.
on their podcast like every month.
It's actually gonna be a conversation about the podcast on a
But,
podcast in a podcast.
Bro, but it was funny though. Like, it's interesting, especially when I'm watching those episodes. And I remember he mentioned at one point, like how a 13-year-old randomly came up to him, like he was somewhere, telling
Wait,
him.
who said that?
Joe Rogan. He was saying like
I got an oil
a
burn.
13-year-old randomly came up to him out of nowhere and was saying like, yo, like I love your podcast or whatever. And then he was like, I don't think a 13-year-old should be watching my podcast. And I see that when I'm watching Protect Our Parks, bro. This is the wildest stuff.
No, bro.
There's no filter. Crazy.
I've seen that shit. When I was like 14, I think.
What?
I only listen to like comedy podcasts, so I never listen to like information or like
Yeah.
stories or anything. It's like just let me get a laugh and then I'll be out. It's fine.
Could you sit through a 2-hour Andrew Huberman podcast?
I'd probably rather die on.
Bro, any 2-hour podcast where I'm fucking dying, bro. I'm just
Or are
makes
you
me wanna
dying
kill
right now?
myself, bro. No.
Listening, like if you only could listen to like a 2-hour podcast with like the most boring person ever, like I'd probably just like die. Like I'd probably just pass away from boredom.
Well, I was genuinely thinking of doing, and I might in the future, like of listening more instead of like Joe Rogan, more like Andrew Huberman type stuff, because it's actually
Wait,
like
who's Andrew Huberman? Wait, what's your...
he's like one of the most famous. Like I'm sure you've
Is he
seen it.
informational or is he a comedian?
Information. Pretty much. He's like a scientist at Stanford.
Oh yeah.
I cannot watch that.
Yes.
But he's one of
I've
the
seen
guys.
that guy.
There's a couple of things he's like known for. Like he's talked about, like he talks about pretty much everything. He's talked about how when you have your phone in your pocket or like right there, like it actually.
Oh
can,
my God!
like,
You want to
reduce
get into
your
the
sperm
cancer
count.
waste with Zach?
No, but it actually can reduce.
No,
like, your
no,
sperm
hold on,
count.
hold on.
I've seen that.
Like
I've
they
seen
did
that,
like
I've
a
seen
study
that.
where
Zach
they
stopped
held it.
using deodorant. He doesn't use soap. He doesn't keep his phone
Bro.
in his pocket
He
anymore.
showers once a month.
He showers.
No, I shower every day.
His
yeah.
roommate
Liver
makes
King,
him.
bro, Liver
His
King.
roommate makes him shower outside with the hose.
Bro, no, bro.
He says that everything gives him cancer, so he doesn't like.
You just living like the Liver King now?
He's living
Yeah.
like a caveman with like.
I should sleep on wood like Liver King.
Every time he has his phone in his pocket, he just shuts down because he's getting cancer. He's getting EMF waves into his balls.
I just keep
that
it in
true?
my backpack.
It is true, but like, oh, it's not gonna give you cancer. Like, it's just gonna lower your sperm count eventually, but it's not gonna be like a quick like. It's gonna take like 30 years.
Yeah.
Are we getting demonetized for this?
No.
But yeah, and also Andrew Huberman's talked about how like it's just like more specific things like when it comes to cold exposure and stuff. Like it's better, like for one example, it's better to do cold exposure like before a workout or like long after, and it's rather
Where
it's
you
better
gonna
to
get
do,
cold- where
or
you
and
gonna
it's
get-
better to do like a hot shower after a workout.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
You have like a cold tub.
No, because the problem with those is even like for ice baths, I feel like they're so expensive like over time.
Bro, I want to get an actual gym membership so I can go do like an actual workout. I feel like at the YMCA they have stuff, but not like stuff for certain areas. Like they don't have like.
You
a
want
lot
to come like early, like 6 one of these days? Because that's when me and Noah be working. Like this month, like next
Actually,
Monday.
honestly,
Next
I
Monday,
could.
We could all
next,
get that
next
in. We could
Monday
all
we're
get
gonna
that
hit legs.
Actually,
Or
honestly, I
this
could, but why 6 though? Like it's summertime.
Well,
No,
also
let's do that.
Well,
Let's do
okay.
We should do
One
like
reason.
6 or 7.
Okay, there's. I'd say mainly probably 2 reasons.
Fuck
One.
you.
What?
No, nothing.
Okay, 2 reasons. Okay,
I'm sorry.
one because I just want to be. I feel like. I don't know. I think my lifestyle is just better when I wake up at the same time every day. I feel like I'm more structured. And then 2, because it's much easier for me. Like especially in school, like I'd be late a lot of the time because I can't get up on time. So it's so much easier if I actually become consistent with that. You know, rather than even like and just wake up at the same time every day. Like I'm not someone who can just like take a couple days off and like I don't know. It doesn't work that well for me.
Bro, now that
That's
we're
all I'm
talking
saying.
about that, I went to bed at like 4 a.m. last night.
Yeah, same.
Not gonna
Correct.
lie.
I stayed up watching.
I woke up at 5:30, bro.
I'm
Like an hour and a half later.
I'm rewatching.
Yo.
I'm rewatching
Bro.
Attack on Titan. So I watched like 6 episodes last night.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I only watched like the first episode.
I watched it a while ago, but I watched it on Hulu, so it was like incomplete and they were missing episodes. And I wasn't really paying attention. Like I just had it for background noise, but it's like the greatest anime of all time. So I'm rewatching it. And it's actually pretty good.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, the way I see it too is like, am I gonna spend hours like watching a movie or playing video games, or am I just gonna go to? To me, I'd rather just go to sleep, especially because it's not going to sleep is actually what's gonna benefit me. Like doing the hours watching a movie or something is not gonna really like help me much.
I mean,
I just do what I want, so it's what I do. Like,
Yeah.
bro, is it just me? Like, I don't really watch those that much. Not gonna lie. Like the only time I watch a show is like when I have nothing to do, literally nothing.
honestly, bro, I would rather watch TV than play a game, but I don't always like. I'll lose interest. Like if it's not like immediately like captivating or like there's an interesting storyline, I'll like just lose interest and not like want to do it anymore. So then I'll go back and forth from like video games to TV to video games to TV, and then for like 2 hours, and then I'll like break it and just go to the gym for like 2 hours and then chill all day.
That's
But
good.
When was the last time you guys read a book? Or like how often you guys read?
I don't.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't.
mean,
I don't read.
I'd say probably a couple weeks ago.
I don't read books on
Honestly,
purpose.
like a week ago, I was reading my history textbook in my class.
Yeah, I only read like if I have to read.
I mainly just read. I guess it was like the Bible. That's all I really read. A couple weeks ago. So.
Yeah, I don't really read on purpose. Like,
Because also like I see like instead of I need to finish like reading the Bible first before at least I feel like I'm obligated to finish that first and like before I like read a bunch of like self-help books or like other books like that like out there. Like I want to finish that first.
Well, why though?
Because it's important to know more about God. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were just like. Never mind.
Just like, I'm just like prioritizing it.
Oh yeah, that makes
It's a good
sense.
way to like put God over everything.
There's like all these like things in my shoe, bro. So they go into my foot.
So Julian, when do you want to send? Hold up. When do you want to send one of these pedals to a lab, and then along with
I
your
thought you were
blood,
gonna throw that at me. I was gonna
along,
take out.
no, along with your blood sample, so we could see like what allergies you have.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I was thinking of I want to do the what is that shit called? Ancestry.com, where you like send your spit saliva and you like see your relatives or whatever. I want to see if it's
I thought you were
true.
gonna say send your sperm, bro.
Nah, why would I say?
No, but explain. No, because I feel like I just made like a stupid. It feels like a stupid inside joke. Like, can you explain it? Like what was happening last time with your arm? Like how it was itchy and stuff.
Oh, I don't, bro. There's like these petals on the ground. It's like, it just made my whole like every like pore of my skin just pop up like red and itchy. I don't know.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
What the
I
heck?
fell over like trying to stroll and then like to get the football and I just like instantly had like a heart attack.
And then Easton was just attacking.
And then
you
Easton was
the
just
entire time.
throwing them on me. And then he was throwing them on Bryson.
Dude, Easton's like a 5-year-old at heart, bro. I feel like.
Yeah, no.
He's just,
You saw you got confirmed.
no,
Oh,
no
yeah,
disrespect, but it's just funny.
Yeah, you got confirmed like that
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's cool.
I need to do my confirmation too.
For
I
what?
also for the church. I was supposed to do it like before COVID.
I'm not gonna be doing
I was
that.
getting ready to do it and then like COVID happened and I haven't been to church in like a while, in like 3 years.
I'm not gonna be doing that at least anytime soon because I don't like agree with like Catholicism. I guess I'm not a Catholic myself. So
Yeah, but so whatever. No.
what's the significance of confirmations to you? What do you think?
I don't know, just
Do you know much
like
about it,
devoting,
or-
like just devoting yourself.
Yeah.
Like changing your ways. I think changing my ways pretty chill, for the better at least.
Are you Christian, Bruno? What do you
No, I'm Catholic.
Catholic?
A lot of Mexicans are Catholic. No, I'm saying like, but it's just
Oh, I
like a
got you.
thing. Like a lot of like
Yeah.
Mexico's Catholic. But,
Well, because most of South America is Catholic versus the U.S. is mostly
yeah, because
Protestant.
Spain, conquered that, so
Yeah.
they're all Catholic.
Yeah.
I feel like I wonder why the USA is a Christian country though.
Well, because it was I think.
No, because of the English. Right?
Yeah, because the English, they were mainly Protestant, and especially because I think that one king, like in the Anglican Church, he was fed up with the Catholic Church because the Pope didn't allow him to divorce his wife, so he's just like, screw it, I'm gonna make my own church, and so he just did that. And so because most of the people who came over to the U.S. were French or British, and they were mainly Protestant. So.
So you made a new religion to get more house?
Yeah, pretty much. Not new religion, but new denomination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty far though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is funny though. Yeah.
What would happen if you divorced? Like, where you just had to be like stuck with them forever unless they like died or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, you mean like back then?
Yeah, like if you got like obviously he made the new thing so you can get like remarried. But like before that, like would you just have to stay with your wife until like she died or?
Yeah, I mean, you'd either that or you'd still be married to them and just find someone else and I guess sin outside of marriage and be with them outside of marriage. So, I guess, but that would be your only.
I feel
option.
like some of them
that would
probably
be your
just-
only option.
Probably
like
just
that.
killed your wife. I feel like. I like if,
Bro.
bro, I'm not like. Just think.
No,
like,
no, I'm saying,
Just
like,
thinking like
it's
the
crazy.
1500s, bro. Like, just like a random like barbaric guy, like just chilling. Has no sense of violence. Like he probably just kill like as many people as you want.
But
So I didn't.
you know what I just thought of?
What?
What if ice comes like rolling around you?
Well, you're good though, right?
I'm good.
No,
Okay, yeah.
No, he's not. That's why he's saying that.
Bro.
I think
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
good.
I'd be wondering why else you'd be asking
I
or
think
saying
I'm
that.
good.
I think I'm good.
Bro, I wanted to say like, I don't know if you guys saw like the No Kings
Oh yeah.
on Instagram.
I saw that.
Yeah, you were talking
It's
about that earlier.
Literally
Explain
the
that.
stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. It
don't
doesn't
know
make
what it
any
is.
sense. It's literally just like a protest against Donald Trump because they say he's like a tyrannical like king. But it's like, it just, I don't know, like, it just like rubs me the wrong way.
Do you think there's Yeah, they call him a dictator. Do you think there's similarities between him and
Bro.
Kim Jong Un?
No,
Bro.
there's not. They hate the
Yeah.
United States so much
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't want to leave, bro.
Yeah.
Like they hate everything
I mean, but
about
they
it, but
came here
don't.
though to get a better life though.
Huh?
They came here to get a better life.
Yeah, but then they complain about.
I
the
feel like
life
it's
they
just
have.
because they want to. they're selfish, and they don't care about the U.S. itself. They just want to use the resources it has, and then
Exactly.
yeah, and then they don't. But they have pride from the country that they originally were. I guess. That's
Have
how
you
I
guys
put it.
seen like there's no one's legal on stolen land? Have you guys seen that? I don't know. You've probably seen that, right?
No one's legal on stolen land. Oh,
You know, like
I
the
can get. I think I can get the idea.
Bro, it's because they came from Europe.
I think I understand what you're saying.
It's because they came from Europe to here. Stole like.
They-
No, it's because of the
half
Native
Europe-
Americans. That's why they're calling it that.
No,
half of the
it's,
US
right?
used to
No,
be
it's
no,
Mexico.
because it was a Mexican territory for like
Oh.
20.
Oh, yeah, and
24
it's
years.
200 years ago.
Half of the US
Spain
used to be
controlled-
Mexico, bro.
Spain controlled Mexico
Yeah,
for
that's
like
the thing.
300 years.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
They had that territory for like 25 years max, and then they lost it, and we paid them 15 million for it. So it doesn't make any sense that like.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, and no one's saying anything about Spain controlling them for 300 years either.
Exactly.
So.
They speak Spanish, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's just a dumb argument. Like,
Also, I feel like we're better off having that. I don't know. I mean, I almost wonder how Mexico would be if they still had that territory. Like, I don't know if that'd be for the better.
and the territory they had, no one lived there. Like, it was just rural, like wilderness. There's no one there.
And now we have 40 million people in California. So.
Yeah, I know. California as a state is stronger than most countries.
Well, I don't know about stronger, but definitely more people, more
Stronger.
wealth. I'd say, because it's definitely an interesting place. But yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, it's got power, so yeah.
It's like it has like the
Hey,
fourth
Bruno, don't be like
strongest-
AJ right now.
It has the fourth strongest economy in the world.
He's being like AJ right now. He's weird dudes. Nah, I'm fine.
AJ or Boner? You don't even know.
I don't even
It's
know
like-
who the player is.
He said
Bro.
he's coming on the pod again soon. He said when he was on, or no, when he was on the podcast, bro, he was like glued to his phone the entire time. What were you gonna say? You said bro.
That dude, I think he tried like friending me on Snapchat like 5 times.
And why'd you decline 5 times?
No, like I never accepted it because I didn't know who he was.
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't know him from Marshall.
no. I keep like, you guys remember Steven? Steven S.
Oh
That
yeah,
big-
Oh,
like the
that
skinny
big-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big nose.
Bro, that
Nah,
podcast.
no dis-
I never really
No
knew him that
disrespect.
well.
I'm just saying like everyone knows it.
I never really knew him that well.
I didn't know him that well. I just
He's
knew
chill.
he did.
He's hella chill.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
I thought he was
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
I thought he
man.
was talking about Stephen Fisher for a second. You remember that one?
The
Oh
blonde
my
one?
God.
The blonde, yeah.
Yeah, he was gay.
I don't know. That's not what I said. I just said remember him. Bro.
I don't know.
He was gay.
I can
He was
remember.
gay.
I can remember if he's
Yeah.
gay or not. Like you can tell.
Yo, remember Bruno Lopez? He was gay. No, I'm playing. What were you gonna say?
All right. What?
Were you saying something? One of you guys were saying?
I don't even
I was just
remember.
talking about how like angry it makes me that
Yeah.
these people are protesting and destroying everything for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, I was saying it'll probably
Bro.
be what? What are you?
It's because the ICE road, they're like taking people that like are legal.
I think you have to.
I think that's definitely blown out of proportion. It's probably some AI article.
It's
Sorry,
not though.
sorry.
I swear
You
to
don't
God,
think
it's
it
not.
is?
They got somebody from I think he
There's like a kid,
originated.
right? He was in college.
He originated from El Salvador or something like that. He was legal here, I think. And they took him, and then they got like a pregnant lady. Took her too.
No, I think you have to like to understand like the whole thing. You have to get both sides. Like they are just picking up random dudes off the street and like just like asking if they're legal or not. But they're also like it's the law. It's not like you just come here and use the thing we give you and
Yeah.
expect things to come to you without working. It's illegal.
You seen those
Like,
videos? You seen those
Every
videos?
other country in the world has an immigration policy.
You seen those videos of people knocking door to door and asking, like, I think it was the Nelk Boys or other people that did that too, where they go up to like a Kamala supporter's door and they're like, they ask them what's their opinions on like borders and open borders and stuff. Should we allow people in? And then they'll say yeah, and then they'll just like bring their friends Hector and Eduardo and stuff. I got my friends
Holy
Hector and
shit.
Eduardo
Yeah, I've
here.
seen that.
He's like, can they have a place to stay? Do you have food for them and stuff? And he's like, you know, I don't know if I have enough space in my house, or they'll just say something.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's funny, isn't it? Because I mean, it's like, I mean, are we just gonna let everyone into our house? Like, you know,
I mean, like
you gotta have something. You gotta have
they
some
can
type
come
of
in
order.
and then
you know?
like get this shit done, like go through the
Legally.
system and everything.
But we're not just gonna go to some random dude under a bridge and just be like, hey, come to my house. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I'm watching this V like go through like
Attention, bro.
my fault.
Dude,
idiot.
Dude, yeah. And whenever I,
You gonna get pummeled, bro?
I'm good, bro.
dude, whenever I see like always at school, especially in middle school and elementary school, whenever there was a beat, like all the girls are like, everyone would just like freak out. I'd just be chilling, but like, I'd walk away, but I wouldn't be like screaming like some people do.
McGee over here. He's
Bro,
not scared
I
of
remember in
bees.
5th grade there was this beat, and this kid, he tried being like fucking Timmy Tough Knuckles or some shit. And he fucking slammed his fist on that dude, bro. For no reason. He was just chilling there.
Bro, it was funny. There was always this one girl in elementary school who would be deathly afraid. I don't know if there's anyone I've met who was like more scared of beats. And it's
Maybe
funny.
she's
She'd always
allergic.
hold on. I was saying she'd always be like screaming whenever there was a beat. And it's like you're literally gonna you're gonna be more likely to get stung if you're screaming, moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
Rather than just being chill.
I remember in elementary school there was a dead cat in our.
Bro,
There was a dead cat.
so random.
Like in the kiddie playground, like for the kindergartners and first graders, there was like a dead cat on the metal slide, and it had like poop all over like the
Ew,
slide.
Oh
bro.
my
On the metal-
God.
Y'all had a metal slide?
Yeah.
Bro, metal slide with a dead cat. That would be crazy. Because imagine in
Bro,
the
metal
summer when
slides
it's like
are
100
crazy,
degrees.
bro.
Imagine when it's like 100
Yes,
degrees
dude.
in the summer.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it
It's gonna be
died.
rotting on the metal slide, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
Gosh.
I'm pretty sure it
It's
died
just
like a
fermented
while
into
ago.
the fucking slide. That shit'll give you like 3rd-degree burns, right? I remember I used to go on that
Yeah.
shit all the time.
Crazy. Yeah, I'd always see the memes about that, but I was never actually on a metal slide. I was always on like the normal ones, like the plastic.
Yeah, they had them, but it's insanely dangerous to have.
Have you guys
them,
ever
so-
gone to
Yeah.
Dominguez Park?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You guys been on the metal slide?
Yeah. That's just dangerous. Like, that shit's actually deadly, bro.
Bro,
So
They
what's
have to add like a cover over that, bro.
So other
Yeah.
than the heat, what's dangerous about the metal slides? Is it that they're harder and like if you fall or hit it or something? It's
no,
like
it's
worse?
because if you're sliding like bare skin on the thing, like you're gonna
Yeah.
get caught and just flip over. Like,
Yeah.
there's no like.
Flip. What do you mean flip over?
Because the friction, dude.
Yeah, there's like
It's gonna
just
stop
like the friction is gonna like.
Does it hurt more to go down?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're like sliding and stopping on your skin, like you're not sliding and stopping on your
Yeah.
clothes.
you'll
What do
be
you think the
sliding down
purpose-
And then just go flip it over.
So what do you think the purpose is behind the metal slide? Like why would they have that one over
it's
like a
cheap.
plastic? But you think it's cheaper than a plastic one?
I mean, it's like thin, cheap.
yeah.
I would think
scrap
the
metal.
plastic ones.
Yeah, they probably take it from some junkyard from like five
Yeah, they
five
probably-
cars from 1950.
They probably use it as scrap metal. That's why they have these
Yeah.
metal slides. Like I feel like plastic is more. It's not expensive, but it's like
Just fucking shit all over it.
like scrap metal is free. Like plastic.
You
costs
find an
money,
engine
right?
on top of it or something. It's still attached.
I know,
I want a tight tee, bro. I want a TT for Juan.
bro. Wait, bro.
What's a tight tee?
This one.
I
You
keep
don't know
hearing
what-
you guys talk about it. What is it?
Well, Juan likes to call it a TT because it's too like it's like an inside joke, but like it's gonna take forever to explain.
Yeah.
But a tight tee is like I can't explain it to you. It's like a tea that you put like milk in. It's a good tea. I don't know. I make it all the time in my house.
Bro, tea is so good, bro. Honestly,
I only like Thai tea. I don't like regular tea.
you don't like regular tea. I like regular tea.
Like if it was just like green tea,
That
like, I wouldn't
that
want
reminds me of I've never had it, but have you guys had like boba before?
it. Yeah.
yeah.
How
Oh
does
my
that
god,
taste?
dude, that's so good.
There's a
Yeah.
boba. I was gonna say like I don't want to go because you guys don't have money. Like I can't like buy it for you because I have like $7, but
Hey,
Six,
we
seven.
could just walk there.
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
cool with
say
not getting it.
I look
Bro,
you want
no
a
one
boba.
laughed, bro.
I look you want a boba.
Bro, I should have got $5, dude. I'm regretting it now.
Wait. All right.
I
Well,
know.
He only has like $6 or $7.
bro.
Let's go. I got the laugh this
But
time.
I was gonna
This
say,
guy's trying to hide his shit.
yeah, I know. He's gonna hide his chode.
What?
Your chode?
Me?
Yeah.
What? How? By just going like
Yeah.
that? What were you
You know,
saying?
you don't know the lore of Zach's chode. Batman costume.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He literally had a clit in his Batman costume.
Okay, it was definitely not a clip.
He had an extra small Batman costume, and
It
it's
wasn't
like,
even okay. Here's the thing. It wasn't even extra small, but the
Oh, I've
largest.
seen that.
But
Wasn't
the
that
largest.
Spider-Man?
Huh?
No, it was Batman.
No. So it was the largest. The largest costume. I like got it the day before, last minute, and the largest costume that I had, or the largest costume I could find for at least like Batman was a large or a kid large, and I'm like an adult small, so it was pretty tight on me. That's all. I definitely need a plan. I'll probably buy a costume soon, so I don't have to like worry about it like when the time comes. You know?
Bro,
So I can actually
honestly,
get a good fit in.
I was
How'd
a
you
hot
get in
dog
that
one
shit?
year. I think it was a hot dog 2 years in a row. I feel like I should
remember when
switch
you
it up
were
to like a
crayon.
hamburger. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was tough. I feel like I should switch it up though. I should go like hamburger or something.
Bro, you should go like superhero. Dude.
Nah, bro.
Superhero.
It's gotta troll. It's gotta be like a funny. I don't like I don't know.
You should be like an NBA player or something.
Kendrick Perkins.
Bro, there was like a million Spider-Man, a fucking million.
Yeah, everyone's Spider-Man. So anyone can wear the mask.
There was like
Shut up.
there was maybe 2 Batmans and I was one of them. I don't even know if there was 2 that year.
I only saw like one.
He's in love with the librarian at his school.
Bro.
So
So are
What do
you,
you mean?
bro.
What do you mean?
I didn't say I wasn't.
He's the one who was, bro.
I didn't say I wasn't.
Bro, Juan literally said in the middle of the pod, he's like, bro, she's so bad though. I'm like, okay.
She is bad.
I need
bro.
to see this, bro.
She's like
Bro.
she's like young. She's like 26. 27.
Noah said she wasn't. I said Julian's gonna pack you.
You have a picture?
Huh?
You have a picture of her? You showed her? Or you just know? It's like,
Well, he'd seen like there was the picture of we took a picture for Halloween.
oh yeah.
And then he said she wasn't bad.
Does Noah have a girl or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Has he had a girl?
By choice.
He too locked in, bro.
By choice.
He's too locked in.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
can't-
hasn't by choice.
Oh, okay.
He's turned them all down.
Zach has him. Not by choice.
Well, a little bit of both. I mean, it's kind
Zach's
of
been getting better though. He's been shooting more shots, you know,
Appreciate it.
getting it up there, but they don't go in, but it's high.
You gotta go.
No, I don't even want to talk about it. I'll tell you after.
Oh,
but
something I wanted to mention. Okay, so
I'll tell you after.
there's actually, bro. Okay, something that didn't make sense to me. Like, I think you could probably admit now. Like, you were kind of coping because you were saying that you could get. You're saying you get more girls than me. Like, you don't even try. And then right after you were like,
I'm not saying-
Hold on. Right after you were saying.
I'm not saying like I'm
Hold on.
not trying.
No,
I
hold on,
just
hold on.
don't.
No. That's not the point. I'm saying you said that, and then right after you're like, we were talking about height. You're like, no, height doesn't matter at all. Like, I'm a straight 5. And then, like, bro, you literally just said you get girls without trying. Like,
I'm not
more
saying
without
like
trying.
I get girls so easy that I don't have to try. I'm saying I don't try like go out of my way to get girls. Like I'll just.
I know, but doesn't
I'll
that?
just end up talking.
But doesn't
to
that
girl.
doesn't that prove that height does help? Like, shouldn't that
How?
show? I mean, I feel like you're kind of delusional if you're gonna say that height doesn't like help or doesn't help you attract girls like at all. I mean, of course it has some
I'm lying
effect.
so that I can make you feel better, girl. I'm sorry. It definitely does, but just give
I
me.
mean, obviously at 5'4", it's gonna be a little different than 6'3", bro. Let's be real. I mean, let's just be honest.
You're 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, bro, let's just say even if I wasn't, let's say if I was like 5'11", just walking around would be like different. Even if it's not by much, it
Still
would
arch your
definitely
back
be
when you
different.
walk like that. Dude, Zach arches so much when he walks, bro.
Yeah.
He tries to puff his chest out like hella. I respect it though. Alpha male. You know, like the peacocks when they like. Do
But you gotta but having good posture too is a big part of like trying to get tall or like helping your height too.
No, good posture is just helping your spine. It's not helping your height.
Well, at least temporarily.
Is that a study? You got that on Joe Rogan? Or?
Well, no, I'm just saying at least obviously if I'm standing straight up.
Yeah,
least
I mean, it's not gonna help you like
This is all
grow.
good.
It's just gonna help your posture be better. And you're like,
But also when you think about it, so many like older people like they lose a lot of their height because their posture is not good. So
no,
it does
because
actually help.
When you get older, you just shrink.
But a lot of that is because like
You
they're
do?
hunched over and they're not having that good posture.
You shrink a little bit.
That's when
My
you're
mom is getting older. She's like 51. She used to be a little bit taller. She used to be like 5'5". Now she's like 5'3". My grandpa too. He used to be pretty tall, but he's.
Dude,
Yeah,
apparently,
I don't know if it's because you eat less or you just like have like a slower
Dude,
metabolism or something, but you just get shorter.
dude, I just
Yeah.
remembered apparently like
You
two
get
of
smaller, like
apparently
more frail.
apparently like 2 of my great grandpas were like 6'5", so I actually have potential, especially because I'm only 15. Like even if
Bro.
you're not thinking about it, like
Beat that ass.
like bro, like so many of my like family was like 6 feet, so it's like or over 6 feet.
My whole
Well,
family's
well,
short.
Well, then what happened with you?
Well, I'm like I was saying, I feel like
I mean,
I
you're
just
still
I
growing,
just
you're
feel like
still
I'm only 15. I feel like we've underestimated like my actual potential like so
Yeah.
far.
My whole family's
It's
pretty
just-
short except my uncle and like my grandpa's. Everyone else is like short, like 5'7".
So how did you do it? You're just
My
hanging
dad,
every day.
my dad is like
So
5'10".
your family's short, his family's tall. What the
My-
what the fuck happened?
My dad
What
is like
happened?
5'10". My mom's like 5'3". I've been taller than my dad since like 5th grade, 6th grade.
Are you taller than your dad yet?
Almost there. He's like,
My dad's 5'9".
I think he's like.
I think
I'll. Taller than me, maybe.
I think at the bare minimum, I'll at least hit like 5'11" at some point. But if I can hit it by the end of the summer, that'd be cool too. That'd be chill too.
By the end of the summer?
Yeah.
We just measure it now.
People can't grow that much, right?
No, they can.
Yeah, no, it's possible.
You definitely can.
It's possible.
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
In 2
What was
months.
Just gotta play the cards right, you know.
What was I gonna say?
Stay in the
Oh, we
sun
just
all
measured right
day.
now. He said he was 5'4" and like 1/8 of like on the tape measure. So he's 5'4" base right now.
Well, here's what I'll say.
But he had shoes on, so I don't know.
So, Juan like goes lower.
Barefoot, probably 4 or 5'3".
So Juan goes lower.
Oh,
Juan
my
says
God.
5'3". I go a little higher. I say 5'6", 5'6", or 5'5", 5'6".
How are you gonna add 2
Hold on,
inches to your
no. I
height?
meant to say 5'5".
You had shoes on at 5'4".
I meant to say like 5'5", 5'6", and then Julian's probably more reasonable, like 5'4".
Well, you had shoes on, so you can
I'm like
measure again.
5'5". I'm like
Well,
5'5".
last time I measured, it looked like 5'4" without shoes, and
But
then 5'5"
he's
with
counting
shoes.
his hair too. Like he count. If I counted my hair, I'd be like 6'5", bro.
You gotta like squish your hair down, I think.
Every time I go to the doctor, they like the little panel thing, like the flat like glass, like they'll push it down until it touches my
I should just
skull.
start putting my.
Oh, what the?
I should just start combing my hair more consistently. Just
Like a
put my
bun.
hair up like that, so I could have like 2-3 inches extra.
It's not height. It's just your hair.
I know, but it gives the illusion, though. It does help.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It helps a little.
That's what
bit.
I've
It helps a
heard.
little.
I don't know. That's what I've heard.
I don't think.
I
Like
think-
you're
I
gonna
think
like
it helps a
you're gonna
little
like
bit.
spike it up like that, like in the front.
Well, I don't really use gel. What I
Use a
usually.
canter?
I haven't really used a comb lately, but when I do use a comb, it's after I shower when it's a little wet, and then it usually like stays pretty good. It's harder when the longer it gets, but it's not that hard to make it stay.
Nah, but I believe in you. I'm not gonna hate, but like, be serious here.
I think
Let's be
I think
frank.
realistically, at minimum, I'll try to shoot for like 5'8", but 5'11" at the higher end. Let's say by the end of the summer.
5'8" isn't
By the
bad
end-
though. 5'8" is.
I'm saying
average.
by the end of the summer though. But, so it's definitely still
5'8"
shooting.
is the average height for a man.
Still
so it's
shooting.
not
So.
like-
Well, 5'9",
No, it's not. It's 5'7".
just to make us look taller. Or whatever.
No, it's just 5'7". The median height is 5'7".
In the world, or what? I
Yeah.
feel like in the U.S. it's 5'9", 5'10".
In the world.
That's actually
Well,
wait. I
the-
actually didn't know that. I
in
thought
the
it was
U-
5'9".
No, in the U.S. maybe it's higher because you have immigrants who just like different genes, but like
Dude, I should spend. You know what I should do? I should spend like a month with like what's that one tribe where they jump for like 20 minutes a day?
Oh God.
you
Dude.
seen that? You seen
Yeah.
that tribe? Bro,
Bro, don't they have
I
like
should
little
spend
kids doing that?
like a month with them and see how much I grow.
How does jumping help?
Because it's by Wolff's law. It creates stress fractures in your tibias. The tibia is the main thing that helps you grow taller, like mainly what people gain height in. And
you know, like Muay Thai, like when you
Yeah.
kick the thing, it doesn't create macrofractures. It makes like your bone right here in the front harder.
And
It's
so
the same principle.
jumping in general, it helps. But if you don't, but the key apparently is you want to make sure, especially, I don't know if they did, but apparently you want to make sure you stretch after, or just make sure you're stretching consistently. Because if you're not, what it's mainly going to do is just make it like thicker, like wider. But the way you actually lengthen it is by doing those jumping a lot, creating microfractures in the shins, and stretching after, so you could actually elongate it. That's what I like. Wolff's law.
I've never heard about that.
I don't know how that works because how is creating microfractures in your leg?
Well, it's similar to like creating micro tears in your biceps or your muscles to grow bigger muscles. It's
Yeah,
a similar
but
concept.
That's a muscle that grows back. A bone takes a
Well,
lot
bones
longer.
is in a similar way. I mean, bones grow too. I mean, bones grow from lifting weights. So, I mean, they grow in the
true?
similar way. Yeah, you're growing like my bones. Well,
Then what is the thing
my
about,
bones
like-
are thicker now that I've been lifting weight. They're gonna be thicker than if I didn't lift weights.
So then what is the thing where like lifting stunts your growth is? So like,
So yeah, there's different opinions on that. I don't think. I mean, you definitely want to be careful. I mean, obviously, it's important to be careful, but in general, especially even whether it's squatting or something like that, I think what I've seen different videos on it. Some people are saying that if anything, it can actually help because you're creating a reason for there to be more height. Because let's say someone who's super skinny. I don't want to name any names, but like let's say someone who's like tall already.
What you mean?
Let's say there's Riley, for example. If he's like 6'1" and he's kind of skinny, right?
Yeah.
Then he's like the same weight as me. There's gonna be no reason his body's gonna have no reason to grow. So I feel like if you gain more weight, you gain more muscle, and you lift weights and stuff, you're gonna have the strength to support like future height. Whereas if you're not getting that
That could
strength,
help
your
you.
body's gonna be like, there's no reason to grow.
That could help.
You know the age you stop growing?
Well, 25 is the definite, because
I thought it was
before that
30.
there's no like.
It's 25. That's when your frontal lobe develops too. You can think straight. But yeah.
But even physically, like you're not definite. You're not like 100% like done until 25, which it definitely gets harder once you're like at 19, 20, 21, around there. It's definitely more difficult. But 25 is like that's when you're pretty much done. You know?
I don't know if there's like a physical thing you can do to make you taller. I think it's literally just eat and sleep. Like I don't think I don't think jumping every day and making microfractures in your leg is gonna make you taller.
I think it'll. Jumping
Doesn't
jumping in
stretching-
general
doesn't
definitely.
stretching make you taller though?
Jumping definitely helps you
It just-
get taller.
It
though,
just
for sure.
loosens up your muscles. I mean, I told you I'm like stretching before you go to bed or after you eat. It'll probably like leave room for you to grow.
Well, because let's
small,
say if I'm already doing like intense like stretching and like in my sports practices,
you don't have
if
to.
I was to do it like right before bed or after eating or whatever, would you say just do like even like a light stretch? Would that still help?
Probably, I feel like if you loosen up your muscles before you go to sleep, I feel like it could probably help you.
Because
I
like
don't
when
know.
you're stretching at that
I'm
time,
just spitballing. I don't know if that's true or not, but I
'Cause when-
feel like loosening up your muscles right before you sleep, and then after you ate or something.
because when you're stretching like before bed, do you do it like light or do you go all in?
I
like, a
literally just
normal
do it
stretch?
like on the floor next to my bed, like just like simple stretches, not like crazy.
Well, simple stretches, but I'm saying because whenever I stress, like
For
especially
like
in
10
track,
minutes. I'm not doing like 30 minutes or something.
but I'm saying because whenever I'd be stretching in track or wrestling, whatever it is, I always go like all in just to get like more flexible and just to go hard. Like
Yeah,
like,
I usually do that too, because I gotta warm up like my knees, bro. Like I don't know if you just heard that, like my knees just popped, like it just exploded. So
bro, exploded.
In the season, I would like
My knee's definitely
do
gotten better. for sure.
somewhat intense stretching in the morning, like just to loosen up, you know.
But it's because every time I get up in the morning, like I'm like half asleep still. So I usually just save like my morning routine, like once I'm there. Like if I have like practice in the morning or like whatever, like I'll do my stretching or like whatever there and not do it at my house. But then like I feel like I'm able to prioritize like sleeping during the school year, but like
Yeah,
sometimes I think
it's
like
easy.
I don't know, I just don't go to sleep like a lot. Like I gotta take medicine or like melatonin or magnesium or something.
Well,
But,
I think if you have a good amount of free time in the summer, I mean, if that's genuinely an issue, I'd suggest just going to sleep at a good time, early time, but also just doing a bunch of cardio, walking throughout the day. Actually,
I've been doing walks,
like being
yeah.
active
I
throughout
was
the
gonna
day.
say, yeah, I've been doing
That's
walks.
good. That's like really.
I haven't rode my bike because like
How long do you usually walk?
maybe like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I usually just walk.
Well, like
around,
how many do you like count? Do you see like the steps or miles or anything?
No, I don't have a watch or anything because like my phone is like inaccurate, so I usually just walk.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah,
I
I saw a
wanna
video
get,
on
like,
it.
a-
The watches are definitely more accurate. than
Yeah, I want to get a watch for my birthday, but I also want Death Stranding too, so
What was it?
it's a game
Oh.
that I like. But
Yeah, did you see my video of walking 45,000 steps?
yeah, you saw he walked to the Angel Stadium,
Yeah.
and he
You
called
did?
his mom on 2% battery and he clutched up and got a ride on.
What the fuck?
No,
If not,
so
he would have been stuck outside all night.
I think I did see that.
let me be so I didn't call. I just said I was at 1%, and I texted her. I was like, I just texted her I'm at 1% just in case, like, because I don't want her to worry or whatever when I'm still walking kind of late.
Bro, my mom would tweak the hell out if I walked
Yeah.
11 miles away from the house on my
Yeah.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
was
she,
still 10
bro,
miles.
my mom would
so-
tweak out too, honestly.
Yeah.
Were y'all ever go like running at night?
Um,
I'm gonna try to.
I like to.
Why
My
at
neighbor-
night when you're
my
supposed to
neighbor-
be sleeping?
It's just order.
I mean, like, no, I mean like.
It's better
I mean,
than
like-
watching a show, I guess, but still, you want to be sleeping. Right?
Like let's say you got like all your workout shit in, like in the day, right? After dinner, you want to get like a little bit more in.
I feel like my neighborhood's pretty safe. Like,
Yeah.
Why was that lady just like staring at
I
us?
don't know. I was.
Do you know who she is?
No, I thought she was like looking like over here, but I was
No, she was like looking at
Fucking
us.
weirdo,
I think
man.
maybe because we had the tripod set up or whatever. She was like,
yeah, she was looking at me. She was like, oh my god, that guy's hot.
No, she was not saying that.
she's like, look at this 6'3" guy, 6'3" light skinned guy.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I feel like our neighborhood's pretty safe. Like I could walk at night. But like, I don't know. My mom would just think I'm trying to like sneak out or something. So she would just say no.
Honestly, yeah. Well, they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me do that.
Honestly though, it probably wouldn't be too hard to sneak out of my house.
Why was it?
I'll tell you after because.
Well, yeah, you might not want to give all.
Yeah, I don't want to give away the
give his
sauce.
plan.
For
Yeah.
certain reasons?
Yeah, I could leave like multiple ways, but I wouldn't do that one. I don't know, shoot.
Are you able to explain that one story on air or not?
Like the two females?
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you after.
Maybe do it just don't name them. You could probably say it without naming them.
All right, so.
Yeah.
What is her name?
I could.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you after. Like that's just a quick rundown. So.
Are you able to?
And then,
So are you
What
able to
does that
explain like?
it's
Are
just a
you able
cloud.
to explain like at least some of the story
Yeah,
on
so-
air?
Pineapple and apple came to my house.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they-
you're fucking. Oh,
they
you're
had,
naming them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had a stroll near my house. It's
So
not like
so
a,
pineapple and what? Orange?
Hey,
What was
that
it?
makes sense.
Pineapple
That
and
makes sense.
apple.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
so it's not like a cool thing. Like probably don't do that again. But like they were just at my house late
Pineapple and apple.
at night.
You said it's not a cool what? Not a
It's
cool.
not like a cool thing to do. Because if I did that, I'd probably like be in jail for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Meaning like it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And so, what else?
They're just like, come outside.
What
Bro, if I went outside
come to
at,
your house?
if I went outside at like 1 a.m., bro, in the front door, my mom would be like, "Who the fuck are you going outside to talk to?" Like,
Well, also like I don't know how well you know them, but like how are you gonna know? I mean, I would assume they're probably not gonna do anything, but how do you know? Like, let's say if it's other girls, like how are you gonna? Like that sounds like it could easily be like a trap, just like two
exactly. That's why
girls
I'm not
coming
gonna go.
here.
Yeah, obviously.
Like there's like, especially in the hood, like in a lot of like hood places,
The
or whatever,
hood?
like you'll have
hood?
you'll have dudes thinking they're gonna hook up with some girl or whatever, and they go into the house, they
Does
meet
it
her for
happen
the
to
first
you
time. No. Yeah, it sounded like it's from experience. No, I was just watching. I watched this like skit from O-Dog. You know that dude?
Yeah.
It was funny, and
Wait, from what?
Oh, dog.
yeah, and it's just like he does like hood stuff. Where it's funny, and I watched it a while ago, and it was just like, yeah, you'll have dudes who will pull up to some girl's house for the first time, like after meeting them, and they seem chill and everything, and right as they're about to do it, they're like, oh, let me come back right back. They go to a different room. 3 dudes come out with a gun and be like, give me all your money, whatever. They just get robbed right then and there. So.
Yeah, that should get her being horny though. So
Well, what? Yeah. Yeah, I
cut
guess.
that out, Zach. Okay.
Well, I guess they're supposed to wait till marriage, huh? I guess that's what it is.
Are you gonna try to wait till marriage?
But other than that, I don't think people.
Yeah.
Hold on, I was gonna say. Other than that, I
mean-
don't think they deserve that though. If you're not, I don't think you deserve to get robbed just
I don't
for.
know, actually.
I mean, I like to try, but
Yeah, I think it's
it's
definitely
offered.
it's
I mean,
definitely
if they wanted
valuable.
that bad, then
I think it's
then
definitely
then I won't
valuable
wait.
to definitely valuable to wait for sure.
Yeah,
you
I'm
should
gonna
try.
try and wait as long as
Yeah.
I can.
yeah,
honestly.
if they're lobbing it up to me, you know.
Bro, people that be like doing it right now, middle school, dude, like.
Middle school. Wait, we're in middle school. Nah.
My
No, they did.
homie, my teammate,
Well, but it's funny how you said like right now. Right? I mean, we're
my
not in middle
teammate
school.
actually cracked.
I mean like no, I mean like right now and in middle school.
Yeah.
My teammate actually cracked buns.
Bro.
Not too
my
long
God.
ago.
Cracked buns.
Shout out
Yeah.
Dale.
What kind of term is that?
Yeah, he cracked buns with his friend, I guess. His friend.
Bro, I remember one time when I was in football or whatever, and I was talking to this one girl like like before I was gonna start practice or whatever, and like a bunch of football dudes see me, and this one guy, he'd always do like these rhymes like at the end of the warm-ups, and he'd like when we'd huddle up, and he would just be like, and this one time he was doing rhymes with my name, and he was like, Zach, you know he trying to crack, he already bad.
What
I
the
was like,
fuck?
bro.
What the fuck, bro?
It was the funniest thing ever. And they're like, oh yeah, Zach, and the girl was like
Fucking
confused.
idiots,
She was
bro.
like, what are they talking about?
Fucking
Wait,
idiot.
what girl?
You don't know who she is. She was like senior. She was a senior.
Oh yeah, team manager.
No, it wasn't team manager. No, I heard some interesting things about the team managers last year. But no,
Girls?
she was like a flag.
Girls team managers last year.
Yeah, I heard some interesting.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Like there's always some
super
interesting.
interesting.
There's always some interesting things. Like I don't know. Well, not every school, I would imagine, but like some,
Dude,
a lot of the
yeah,
team managers.
wow.
Would
But
you ever
yeah.
be a team manager?
No. Actually, bro, I was injured and I had to be a team manager. That shit sucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they be doing when you're injured, huh?
They'll just make you keep stats. It wasn't even like they were, bro. He didn't even care about the stats I took. Like he was just like, whatever, like just do this while you're sitting there.
So you could have like just not done anything.
Yeah, I could have just enjoyed the game and cheered my
It's not
team
hard,
on.
right?
Nah, but it's just like boring. Like,
Yeah.
being team manager just means you're not good enough to be on the team. So like,
Damn, bro.
Hey, what are we at right now? Oh wait, how long is it?
we started at like 1:20.
All right,
What time is
dude.
it?
Honestly, we could just go
2:46.
another hour. Let's just go another hour, whatever. We'll keep
Let's do like 30 more minutes for everyone.
All right, wait.
I'm just kidding. Whatever.
Wait, so how long?
At least
It's
till
been like an hour.
well, at least till 25 or 3:25.
Yeah.
But what else were we saying? We're talking about team manager.
I was saying like if you're not good enough to be on the team, you're a team manager. But like it's not fun. I feel like team managers like there's a team mom now. Like one of my teammates, his mom is like team manager. So she keeps like she doesn't keep stats, but she like records the game and stuff. And she uploads it to Huddle, so you can rewatch it. But yeah.
Bro, oh my god. Bro, I be watching the cause there's people playing basketball at lunch, right? At my school, bro. There's this one sped kid, bro. He comes to the courts every single day and fucking records their shit live. I don't even know.
Well, that's
why.
pretty chill though. Just like for
Re-records it live, you said?
Yeah.
for March Madness or like just because.
I think it's just cause. Like he
That's-
was literally doing it like a week ago.
Dang, he's low-key like, yeah, that's good. Because then he's just promoting them for free, bro. That's dope.
Where's your mom here?
No, they're at the store. I think they went to Costco.
I keep thinking like every car list that's pulling up is your mom, but like.
No, she has a green Jeep, you'll
Oh,
notice.
okay.
And she'll pull up in the driveway.
Oh, the electric one? That we
yeah,
saw last
yeah,
night.
like a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's a hybrid.
I want to go to the beach again, bro.
What's been your experiences at the beach?
Well, last time it was kind of nasty. There was just trash everywhere and stingrays. I mean, it was shit that we
Kind of
run.
beach out.
Or not Junipero. What was it?
Oh, it was
I can't remember what it is, but it was like, it was down the
Belmont.
street.
It was
oh
Belmont,
yeah, Belmont.
Belmont and Seal. That
Yeah,
was the two.
Belmont.
But we went to Seal first.
No, we went to Belmont first, and we rode to Seal.
We did?
Yeah. Because remember we went to like that little thing where like they're riding kayaks. And there was like grass, and I was freaking out because I was in the grass.
Yeah.
And then we rode the scooters.
You're like, yo, bro, I
There
don't
was,
know.
like,
There's gonna be a sea lion here.
There was like seagrass on the floor, bro, and I was barefoot. I was like, I'm gonna get my Crocs.
He
and
said
just chill.
something was moving. He was scared.
There was like seagrass like touching my foot. It felt like a fish, bro. I was like, nah.
What the
Let's
fuck,
get out of here.
dude? I
Yeah.
ain't never been on a beach like that.
It was nasty though.
Or no, it wasn't sea lion. You were scared of like a stingray. That's what it
There was a
yeah.
stingray warning on the
Yeah.
outpost, like the. I was like, let's just go. Bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I really like Bolsa Chica though. Like, it's so nice.
Yeah.
And there's no like last time we went, like the waves were good. It's clean.
The only issue with Bolsa Chica is if you come dead in the middle of the summer, probably any day in the summer, especially weekends, I would imagine. But like, it's just super packed. Like when I went there for some like football event last summer.
That's why you gotta go like really early though. Man.
Yeah. Dude,
You gotta get there
I
at,
take
like, 7.
like it's faster. Like it's sometimes it's literally faster to walk instead of just like staying in your car, like at Bolsa Chica. But then
Really?
at least one person has to drive the car. So.
Yeah.
That's what we did last time. We just hopped out. But
Well, was that? What do you mean?
the first time we went with Shane?
Oh yeah.
We just hopped
was
out.
that with the Uber or no? That was with.
That was. With
Oh
his
yeah,
mom,
that was
yeah.
with his mom. Yeah. Yeah.
And then he made us walk like 2 miles
Oh,
to
yeah.
get to the lift.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly next time we go, I'll ask my dad to take us because Juan's mom has been like taking us and dropping us off like a lot.
Yeah,
So-
she's true.
I'll ask my dad to take us to Bolsa Chico.
Yeah, shout out
invite me,
to
bro.
shout out to Juan's
We're gonna
mom.
do. I'm gonna try to make a group chat with everyone that's been on the podcast, and we could try to like.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think it'll happen, but we could try to make like a group thing.
A 20-person mega podcast.
Yeah, we could do a beat.
There's 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We
like
could do.
15 maybe.
We could do like a group podcast at the beach and then chill there.
But yeah, shout out to mom. Juan's mom for taking us to the like different stuff, like probably like 10 different times.
Yeah.
Or like just a bunch of different times.
Yeah, I'll probably like AJ or Boner's been on here. You,
Yeah.
me, Juan, Easton, Bryson.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's been so many.
I don't know though because I know Bryson works. Like
Mhm.
I don't know how.
Bryson,
He
like,
I might start working
Yeah.
soon too.
Man, so. Yeah, I need to get a job too.
I might get a job soon. I might actually because I'm 15. Well, Julian, you're probably good because you're turning 16 soon. But for me, I have to get one. I have to get a
15?
Huh?
16.
Oh yeah, when did you turn 16?
February.
Oh, like no.
Yeah, I turned 16 the end of the month. 30th.
But yeah, since I'm 15, I want to have to get a permit, but I also have to.
I'm taking my test like in 2 days.
I was saying work permit. I was saying more, but also I have to. There's no like when I look it up, like there's grocery stores that'll hire 15-year-olds, but they're only like or retail places, but they're like ones I don't even know exist. Like they're the most random stores. Like I can't find
That'd be
any.
a good thing though. Like,
No, but I can't find any like grocery stores like anywhere close that.
Yeah, I think like
that
once,
that'll hire like a
I think
14
like
or
once you get a
15-year-old.
job, I don't know why I'm doing this shit you do, but like once you get a job, like you have to have a car. So like, I feel like you need
Wait,
to
I'll
have
get my permit soon.
you need to get your license and a job in tandem to like do it both, because like you can't wait for your parents to drop you off at work every time,
Yeah.
because you just won't work. Like they'll just fire you. Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like you have to have it in tandem to do it like both. But like,
But what I was saying is, what was it?
you
Oh,
said
Oh
you
yeah,
can't-
yeah. So,
yeah.
huh?
You said you can't like find stores.
Well, yeah. So there's only they pretty 99% of the time there's no really stores or retail or anything that'll hire a 16-year-old. So I mean no 14 or 15-year-old, which I'm 15.
He's 12.
So there's and the only ones that do hire 15-year-olds are like fast food places. So I was thinking it'll be ironic.
You don't want to breathe the shit oils?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It's ironic. I'm thinking I might just like work at McDonald's, just because it's funny too. Like if I work there.
I mean,
I'm not gonna eat any of it, but it'll be cool, and I could talk about it. I could make some videos on it, like sharing why you shouldn't eat McDonald's and stuff.
I definitely eat. I just snagged like a few nuggets on the way.
What about like Target? Do they hire 15-year-olds?
Like Target?
I don't even
No,
know.
I know Target's
Target,
really.
bro.
I know
Oh.
Target's really hard to get into.
Target. I was like, what is that, bro?
I know like Target is like a really like
Bro.
prestigious like job that you can get. Like it's very hard to like get into the final selection. I've heard like stories of people trying to work there. It's like impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's probably a lot of benefits though. Target's like a nice store. Like if you go into Target, it's like different.
Yeah. What's your guys' experience been past couple of days now that we ended school?
Shit.
It's been amazing, bro.
It's been what 3 days since we
Been great, bro.
2 days. 2 days since we ended school. Yeah.
Working out.
Working out. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you, Bruno?
I mean, I've been like relaxing, you know, playing some soccer, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Bro, I was supposed to go play at a game on Thursday. Literally everybody.
Is there like
canceled.
travel soccer? Like you know, like travel basketball. Is there like
Uh-huh.
travel soccer?
Yeah,
There is.
this stuff like. Yeah.
You play summer, like
Uh,
summer league?
No,
Do you be playing? Are you in the same like team as Riley Edwards because it's at Milliken?
no,
No.
Is he on
Is Riley varsity or something? Or what?
I don't think he's on the team anymore.
Oh, he's not. Oh,
I think.
bro, yeah, because he hasn't showed up to school in like
Yeah.
like 2 months or something.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Something's
I don't
going
get how
on.
people can do that.
Wait, like what happened? Like why is he not doing that? Like,
I don't know. Well, one, his parents are pretty chill, and they don't really. I guess they don't really care what he does or mind what he does all that much. And then two, I guess he just. I don't know. I guess he just stopped caring. And he's 16, so he's probably gonna drop out. I mean, I don't know how he probably.
he edits your video, so show some respect, bro.
Yeah, I'll show some.
Kill Zach.
Actually, he doesn't. He hasn't even edited any of my videos. Actually, I wanted him to, but I don't know. All he did was make a fake account of me. He didn't actually help me with my channel. I told him instead of.
I've had super glue on my arm for like the past 3 days, and like I can still see it on my skin, bro. Sorry.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
It's like I've been peeling it off.
Which they kept saying he's not the one who made the account. But I literally told him like instead of staying at home and not going to school anymore and dedicating your life to a fake account, like he could actually dedicate to my channel and we could like grow it. Like we could actually like do that. But I don't know. He did make I saw like a brownies video.
Yeah,
Did
Did you like the video?
I haven't subscribed to him, but
Did you like?
I like this video on TikTok.
Yeah.
It
Bro,
was like
the
a
editing
time
was
lapse
funny.
video, yeah. But yeah. I
Bro, it
feel
was
like-
funny. I was watching it, bro. He was trying to crack an egg, bro, and he was just like, he was like, guys, this is the egg's fault. This is the egg's fault, because he was opening it so he barely dented it and like tried like opening it like that, bro. I was like, what?
No, dude.
I haven't baked in a while.
Well, neither have I.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You used to like.
I still do it, but not as often. It's like tedious. Like
The last thing I think I baked was like there's two things. It was like I tried making a whole wheat pizza, but I made the crust way too thick. It was low-key nasty. And then I tried making like this whole wheat bread, which was actually it was okay. I mean I tried making I don't know.
bro, I want to
It
get a
wasn't
pizza
that-
oven, bro.
I wanna
I might
get
ask
better
that
at
for my birthday. Like, fuck the game. I might get a pizza oven.
Dude,
bro.
yeah, that'd be sick. And then
Like, you can make
I could make an actual like a good one, like a healthy,
Yeah, that
good,
should be
like a healthy
nice.
one.
'Cause
If you wouldn't mind eating a healthy one, I mean, as long as I get good at it.
My
you know.
sister makes relatively healthy ones. Like she buys dough from this place. It's like I don't know if it's like mixed, but it's like half flour, half like wheat. But I don't know the same thing.
Well, mine was pretty much just, I mean, it's no added sugar or anything, no like bad ingredients. It'd just be some whole wheat flour, some honey. Maybe
Honey.
I think maybe some.
Bro, I
I'm
want
not
to make
sure
some
if it was
buffalo,
water.
like honey
But yeah.
buffalo chicken pizza, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
And then some
tastes
salt,
It'd
and
be
that was
so
pretty much
gas,
it.
bro.
And then the sauce would have to be it's like
Bro, I might get
like
pizza,
a natural
bro.
sauce.
You know, oh my god, there's like the best pizza place. You know, Coyote Pizza next to Marshall. Like it was next to the fuck, where is it? It's like down the street from here. It's near Marshall. It's literally like the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
Is it?
I don't know.
never seen
I don't know why it's so good, bro. It's just expensive as hell. It's like $20 for pizza. It's just so I don't know. It's like so good. But I feel like a pizza oven would be like a good investment.
Noah said the best pizzas in New York. He said he's had Chicago and New York pizza and all different pizza, and he thinks New York's the best.
My dad was. I think we're gonna go to Hawaii.
Also because he's from New York, so he's biased.
he lived in New York. New York.
Biased.
Well, yeah, he lived in New York for. Well, he was born in Kansas City, and then I think he lived there when he was little, and then moved to New York for a couple of years, and then went back to Kansas City. I think he went back to Kansas, and then that's when he moved here. So most of his life was Kansas City, and I'm pretty sure, and then a couple of years was New York, and then he moved here.
Yeah, I feel like I have like like the Ninja Creamy. It's like an ice cream machine.
Yeah.
But I don't have a protein powder. So like the whole point of me getting it was like I have a protein powder. I make like protein healthier like
Wait, what was it?
it's called a Ninja Creamy. It's like a little cup, like a little pint, and you could make like ice cream or like sorbet or milkshakes or whatever. And the whole point of me getting it is I wanted it so I can make like healthy ice creams or healthy snacks, so I don't snack on like whatever's in the house. But I haven't like used it in a couple months.
Well, it's interesting because I haven't really
You
had.
should, bro. It's summer now. You can make that.
Yeah, I know.
It's interesting. I used to have protein shakes a lot in like 8th grade and stuff, or it's the summer after 8th grade too. Like when I was getting bigger and stuff. I was putting on size in the summer after 8th grade. Just I would wake up, dude. It was crazy. It was weird. It was like I'd wake up at like 3 or 4, go to bed late, like I'd sleep like the entire day, just lift and eat, and that would pretty much what I'd be doing. Like like in 8th grade or like after the summer after 8th grade. And it actually helped, especially because I was young. Like I didn't put on. I mean, I definitely put on a lot of size, and then But then I lost a lot of the size after I got injured, like freshman year, like October of freshman year.
Yeah,
He
from
broke
the-
his
from the-
pelvis.
yeah.
No. I didn't break my. That's like your hip. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like my knee. That was my
Totally.
first injury.
Somebody
Oh.
like slammed your hip, man.
I subluxated my knee pretty much, which
Damn.
pretty much is like dislocated.
What does that mean?
It's pretty much like
What is
dislocated,
that
but it
impact? You're
doesn't.
running down?
But meaning it's dislocated, but not like permanently. And so it
Wait,
went
so
back,
that was
so
your
it
first
went back
injury?
in.
The thing with the moped wasn't the.
Oh yeah, like it was wrapped around my knee. Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, he.
I couldn't for a month. It was like
I don't
was
know
like,
how he's not paralyzed, bro. It's actually crazy.
Dude, I could barely walk for a month. It was insane.
Like
I'm
a
just-
1,000-pound like 4-wheeler crushed him. He like broke his knee.
You're mixing up events.
I just asked you. You said that's what it was.
Oh yeah, it's because the problem is because I had so many injuries last year, which I'm thankful it's been so long now. But no, so how about I'll go through all the injuries right now. So October freshman year, it was right before wrestling season. I think it was October 23rd. I remember the date, and it was my first injury. Like these 200-pound dudes were wrestling, and then one of them tackled the other, and it just slammed into my knee.
Yeah,
And
you told me
it
about
destroyed my
Wait,
knee.
was
or
I
whatever.
injured when we had like the last Halloween? Was I injured already? Like, did I get hit by the thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, because I keep thinking like I don't remember. I
Oh,
remember.
let's get to that in a second, but I just want to finish listing off the injuries. Okay. So, if that's cool.
No, I'm playing. I was crazy.
So yeah, that my first injury, these two 200-pound dudes slammed in my knee, whatever, destroyed my knee. I was for probably at least 4 months. My knee was not normal again. I think I tried after like 4 months. I had tried starting getting into working out again, but even then it still hurt a lot. I would say for at least a year. Now I haven't thought about it much, but I'm actually really thankful now it doesn't hurt anymore. I think my knees could somewhat normal again. And now that I'm a lot stronger too, so that's good. Like I can squat 265, so it looks like based off that, my knee's definitely doing a lot better. But I know a lot of it has to do with getting stronger, getting the strength back, and getting the muscle back too.
Yeah,
that,
especially the microfractures in your knees.
and so I would say that might have been my worst injury, at least top 2 for sure. But it definitely, that one probably hurt or obstructed my life the most. The second injury I got, or actually, okay, there was 3 main. I got like six. Okay, not even joking, 6 or 7 injuries, but half of them were like more minor or like not really like something happened. Like there's 2 different types of injuries. Like one where something happens that makes you get, or one where it's just like repetitive, like use over time, like overtrain, whatever you want to call it.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Well, it's not really overtrain. It's just like, for example, I had shin splints from track, like really bad because.
Oh my god, bro! Shin
Yeah.
splints are the worst, dude.
Which that's just from like a lot, yeah, like running a lot, and
They're
so.
the worst, man.
But anyway, so okay, I'll just name the 3 because there's the 3 main ones. So and then the second big one where something actually happened. I was actually running backwards on the track to try to get. I was trying to get my strength, or not strength. I was trying to, because running and walking backwards is actually really good for the knees and joints and stuff. So I was trying to do that to help get the strength back in my knee and like help heal my knee. But when I was like, I think I was on the last lap or something. Or I was on like I was running, so I wasn't doing that. I did like 1 or 2 laps. And I was on the last curve. And these 2 girls, the high jump cover is almost never on the track like that. It's almost never like sitting on the lanes. It's always either on or like to the side, but it's not on the lanes.
Yeah.
They were taking it off. They were moving stuff, I think because it was at the end of the school year, or towards the end of the school year, end of season.
Make sure that beef touches me.
And they left the high jump cover out as I was running, and they screamed kind of too late, and so I just like went flying, and I just like fell on my wrist, and I got a hairline fracture from it, and it was pretty bad.
Damn, bro.
It was like these 2 girls who left it out. And then the third big one, this is a pretty big one too, is what Julian was talking about, how when I was in Ohio and I was driving the 4-wheeler, I was actually doing pretty good. But I honestly think the 4-wheeler, especially after getting more experience driving now like a normal car, the 4-wheeler definitely feels like harder. It's harder to control it. It's like worse handling than normal cars. But yeah, I was going downhill. It was at the end of the path. We were almost done. And
Were you like racing, or were you just going through like a trail?
I was just trailing my uncle and my aunt were in the Jeep. We were in a Jeep, and I was just trailing them. And I wasn't even going that fast. I was usually probably going 20 to 30, usually around most of the time. Maybe 25, I don't know. Around 20. And I was slowing down. I was 20 miles an hour, but I was slowing down as I was getting up to this steep part, like going. And I slowed down probably like to 10 to 15, probably 15 miles an hour. And as I was going down, I didn't realize, like I'd taken most of my power off I don't know if it was my finger, finger controlled the gas. I'd taken it mostly off of it, and I didn't realize that actually had a lot to do with the control that you have of it, or the handling. And so pretty much I lost control because it wasn't steering when I was trying to steer it. And because I tried to slow down because it was a steep part. I thought it would help.
Speed up going down.
Yeah. And
you said you were driving
so I
what?
lost,
It was
a
a four-wheeler.
4-wheeler. And so I lost control because it wouldn't steer. I was just trying to steer. And then the last 5 seconds I tried braking still. And even that didn't work still. So then I went over the edge, and then it just like, I flew forward. I don't think I hit a tree. At least I had a helmet on, so I was good. But I hit the ground or whatever, and then and then it fell on top of me too. But I'm not exactly sure what broke the collarbone. Whether it was the four-wheeler that fell on top, or that went on top of me after, or if it was just the initial impact. Because it sounded like it made a noise, honestly, when the four-wheeler went on top of me. I mean, it was 800 pounds. So.
Damn.
But yeah, those are my three main injuries. But yeah, I mean, 800 pounds it was a lot, but I guess it didn't feel like as much because evenly distributed. Like if it's on a barbell and it's on top of you, you're cooked, you're done.
Yeah.
But if it was on its wheels, like it wasn't terrible. But what was your? I know you had a car crash last year. What can you explain? What happened with that?
I don't
Or
want to
do
like.
you wanna, like,
I don't want
say?
to keep explaining because like it's not like a highlight of my life. Like it's whatever.
Well, yeah, it's probably not your proudest moment. I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
but like it's not. I'm not saying like it's not, but like I just don't like explaining it because like I've had to explain it like 800 times to like everyone.
Oh yeah.
So like last year, like October, like I got hit by a car.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
This,
tell me.
I was gonna say this could be the last time. You could just show them the clip, like so you don't have to explain it anymore. So you might as well.
I'm not
just
gonna
see it.
show you the clip because it's an open case, but
Oh yeah.
I don't
Just
have
say
I don't
what
have
you
the
can,
clip
then.
anymore. Like it's please.
No. I'm saying show the clip of you explaining it right now. Like if people ask you what happened.
No,
that's all.
it's whatever. Like I got hit by like a car on my bike, like last year, like October, and I like fractured like my back a little bit, and I had like cuts and everything.
Yeah, I think you told me.
Yeah, and I was out for like a while, and that was probably like my worst injury. So I like, cause it was low-key, like it was both of our faults, cause I was like trying to turn out the way, and she like turned into me, so it's like that was
Did
probably
you
my
say that
worst
she like
injury.
drove off after that? Or?
Yeah, like once the police got there, they drove off. I got to ride in the ambulance, though. It was pretty shocked. But yeah, that's probably like my worst one. I never really get hurt. Like I get
me
like
see if
aches
it's
and
still-
pains, but never like hurt.
Okay, yeah. I've managed to only check it like 3 times the entire
Yeah,
time.
no. Every time we do a podcast, he checks like 800 times to make sure it's rolling.
It's actually important. I mean, you gotta at least check it. I mean, once or twice at minimum, I would say. Because you never know.
Paralyzed, bro.
Hmm?
But yeah, bro, I hadn't stood up in like 2 hours, bro.
Yeah.
But
What were you guys doing before I got here?
We were just chilling, talking.
yeah, I was curling his barbell,
Yeah.
getting a little pump in.
Let me get that shit in.
Yeah, he was trying to get a pump to show off the ladies before the podcast.
Yeah, I've been getting swole. I'm at like 228 right now. I'm down like 14.
So you only got.
Bro, I
only
weigh
got-
like one.
When I
you've only got like what 23 to go then to get to 205.
When I started, I was like 242, and now I weighed myself last night. It was like 228.4, and then 228.7. So like, I don't know, like it's because the floor like I do it on is like uneven, so like every time I move it, it's like different.
What?
Like
Oh,
the scale, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I was just saying, like, I'd say 205 if you get to that. I would say that's a beast like weight because it's big, but it's not like fat either. And also, I feel like, even 220s can be good too, like pretty good too. It's just you have to have a really good amount of muscle at 220 for it to be a good weight, you know. That's what I would say.
Bro, I weigh 130, bro.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was on my.
That's what I was a couple months ago, but I bulked up on 140.
Bro, I was getting close to like 250, bro. If I got 250, I'd probably just die, bro.
Yeah, 250 is pretty rough.
Yeah, 250.
260.
250,
No,
I
that's
gotta
getting
switch.
into like
pretty
fucking.
250, I gotta switch to football, bro.
Dude, you could genuinely be like a tight end, I feel like.
I don't play football solely,
like a linebacker.
solely because of the conditioning. Like I can't do
Honestly, there's worse. When I did it, honestly, I think there's worse conditioning. It wasn't the easiest thing ever, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, to me, what the main thing I didn't like was it was just so time consuming. Like it literally would go like most practices would go to 6 or 7 like every time. Like I'm not even joking. Like it'd be 6 or 7.
I couldn't
Which
tell if he was
practices?
joking or not.
No, I'm not even joking. Like it'd be 6:30 or 7, and so, but normally like other sports like wrestling, it'd go till 5, and the track was actually pretty chill. It's usually like 4 at the latest. So,
Track lasts like
yeah.
2 hours for me, like
Yeah.
or an hour and a half. We start at like
And
2:30,
which
and then end by,
even
like,
for
4.
even for football, I guess a lot of it's just like they know more people are gonna dedicate more to it because it's football and they want people to commit to it. But it's like, do you really need a 4.5 or 5 hour practice? Like even for football, I mean, I feel like if you just get I mean, have some days that are more technique days, and then some days that are really intense. And I feel like all you need at the latest, I would imagine, is just go till 5. Like, I don't think it's that serious where you need to stay till 6 or 7. I mean,
It's not, bro. It's not.
I mean, like, I feel like you could still become pretty good. Like I feel like there's a certain point where it's diminishing returns. Like 5 hours is a pretty long practice, and that's the thing. Like, it would never really be.
You guys
super,
practice every day, huh?
Yeah, and
yeah, it's crazy.
And it would never really be like super intense too. That's the thing. So that's the problem with going like from 2 o'clock until 7 is that you're not going to really be going that hard. So that's the thing. Like, so
yeah, I feel like the max.
You can't go that hard for 5
like,
hours.
In the summertime, I feel like our practice is like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, sometimes 3. Depends on like what we're doing, but I feel like it's never like crazy. Like,
You guys do it early?
Wait,
morning?
how long did you say? 4?
Honestly, I have to text my coach because I don't know. Like, he said, I don't know if he said Monday or Tuesday, but like, we have practice at 2 p.m. So it's not like early.
How long did you say they are though?
Usually like 2 hours.
Yeah,
3 hours,
like a
2.5
normal.
hours,
Yeah.
But
What about in season? Would you say like probably till 5? Like 3 hours?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of it depends on if we have the gym, but like we usually have the gym because we're varsity, like we get priority, but usually it's not like crazy long.
Do you guys ever start at like 7 a.m.?
On my freshman year we did, yeah. We would have practice at 8 a.m., 8 to 10, or 8 to 10:30, and then we would have 2 games or 1 game a day at like 3 or 4, and then we do it every week, every day, 5 days a week for like the whole summer. That was pretty fun though, honestly. It was a lot of work and it was like a lot of stuff, but honestly it was really fun. Because you'd have a lot of chances to prove yourself. Like you wouldn't just play like 1 game a week and you know, if you do bad you suck.
You said you were on bar?
I'm probably gonna get a little too far, yeah. Because a lot of our seniors like graduated. So our team is young. Like we don't have like a lot of players that are like older except 2, 3.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna be like pretty much next year. You're gonna be like the main guy or like one of the main guys.
Yeah, hopefully. But I gotta take it serious. I can't fuck around like I was like last year. Like last year, I haven't really been. Well, I only played 1 season, my freshman season, because I got destroyed by a car. So.
Yeah, you didn't. Well, you didn't really get to play sophomore season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played like 1 game, and I had like 6 points, something crazy.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself going with basketball? Do you see a good future with it, like playing in college and stuff along those lines?
Honestly, bro, like.
You shouldn't. You should definitely take up that opportunity because you're taller than like. You're definitely tall. There's not many people who are taller than you, like just walking around. Like there's, like you're a pretty good height. Like. So.
Yeah, I guess, but like. Honestly, I don't really know. Like when I was like a kid, like oh yeah, I want to do it, but now that I'm actually like having more exposure and like seeing more things, like there's like there's actually levels to it. Like I'm not that good at all.
Bro, that academy shit, bro.
Yeah, like there's really like levels to this shit. Like
maybe what you should do is hold that thought. Just get, like I said, get to a good weight. Get to like 205. Get to a solid weight, and get ripped, whatever it is. Just get jacked, whatever you want to call it, and get good at it, and then maybe see where you could go from there. Because I feel like you've got a lot more potential than maybe you realize. So,
yeah, I feel that too. But honestly, bro, like right now my main position is center. Like every time I'm outside of the key, like I'm a liability on the perimeter. So like it's not good for me because in the next level, my size is someone who dribbles the ball, and right now I don't have the skills to dribble the ball consistently with pressure. Like I can do it some. I know it takes practice, but like it takes. I don't know if I have enough time to like get to where I need to be like at the next level, at a decent position. Like.
Well, maybe what we should do is we could both do we should both do a challenge, like a height transformation, so you could get to the height where you need to be from the next level. Get to 6'7", 6'8". Like actually.
It's not about the height; it's about the skill level. Like.
Well, if you're 6'7" or 6'8", I don't think you're gonna have trouble being a center, like even in college.
But 6'7", 6'8" isn't a center.
But for college, especially like at a community college, probably. Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
College sports.
Because there's so many colleges out there.
6'10", 6'11".
But there's so many colleges out there. Like, how are you gonna? I mean.
Bro, California is one of the most competitive states for sports, for college sports especially. Yes.
So let's just get to 6'10".
There's so many like JUCO schools and D1 schools here. Like there's so many college sports and levels, like there's like so many expendable people for you to get through the ranks. Like it's not impossible, but it's like you have to be at a position where you're already like at the top of your game in order to move to the next level. Like I'm not at the top of my game, obviously. Like I'm not where I need to be at, so I'm thinking like
maybe start lifting with me and Noah. You could be at the top of your game.
Yeah.
It could definitely help.
But yeah, there's really like there actually is levels to it.
Like, would you want to like start lifting with me and Noah? Like, would you do that?
I could, bro, but my dad's not gonna wake up from his sleep to take me here. Like unless he has work.
Was there a way,
How
like
early do
maybe,
y'all do
would
it?
you be able to, like, is there a way, like maybe like bus or like at least something? Because I feel like it'd be fun, like, to do it.
Yeah, I definitely could, but it just depends on like how my parents feel about it. Like,
Well,
If
how
they're
early is
cool
it,
if you
though?
come in that early.
yeah, like I can't just wake up every day at 6 and like just leave and not come back until like later in the day.
Well, it'd just be we try to keep our work. I mean, a lot of times it's not, but the idea would just be. Again, I'm not joking. There's too many puns, whatever you want to call it. But we usually try to keep our workout just quick, nice and quick, from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So it wouldn't be like you wouldn't have to be there like
That would be
for
good,
you
bro.
wouldn't have to be there for like a super long time.
Bro, you know what's on the matter of fact, like working out, bro. Swimming is like the best cardio you could do. Like,
And apparently that's good for height too.
yeah, because
seen that.
it's like low impact.
How's it good for height?
It's just
Well,
low
apparently
impact.
I would imagine that's because you're floating. I feel like your body's just stretching like in without
not
even
true,
doing.
Zach. It's
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I feel like your body's just like Oh, that's the word. Decompressed, not stretched, but like decompressed because you're in water. You're kind of just floating. Like I feel like your spine. It's gonna be easier. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like that's not.
Other than that, like what would you say? I have no idea what it would be. What else would that be? That would help that. Like
I
your
don't think
swimming.
swimming is gonna help the height. I think maybe it just. I don't know. I don't think swimming has anything to do with the height factor, bro. Height is like 90% genetics.
They say 80-20.
I don't know, bro. I feel like it's at least 85%. Like if your family's not tall, you're probably not gonna be that tall. There's not very much you can do. Like you can take a lot of vitamins and additives, like, but I don't know.
Well, there is something to be said, like where, like, because I know you said a lot of your family is not really that tall. Like, how did you get to where you are? Like, that's that 20% in action, right? I mean,
No,
wouldn't you say?
it's genetics.
Because
My-
what
my
part of your family
grandparents-
is tall?
My grandparents, well, obviously they shrunk. They're older now. They're like almost close to 80. But they used to be like, they were both 6'1". My uncle's like 6'4". My dad is like relatively tall, like 5'10". So I don't know. I guess I just got lucky.
Yeah, I definitely think.
The additives, like both my parents' sides. Like my brother's like kind of tall, but not like he'll be nowhere as tall as me.
Yeah, I think it's definitely.
Like my brother's probably like your height.
Yeah, I think at least for me specifically, or just in general, as like a short, it's definitely more. It's definitely helpful to not. It's definitely more beneficial to at least like have hope and not just be stuck in the position where it's like, oh, it's genetic and oh, there's nothing you can do, and oh, it doesn't really matter because
I just don't want you to go down this hole of like, oh, like it's your fault for ending up like this. Like I'm telling you, like it's like 80-20, like it's 80% genetics. Like there's not much you could do. You can't help it, but like I don't want you to go down this rabbit hole of trying to like destroy your body to grow taller or not destroy your body.
Well, yeah, I'm
but,
not
like,
gonna get one of those like surgeries or something.
Yeah. I don't want you to get like hype pills.
But I'm saying at that, but it does, but I do have to. It is important, like I was saying, like to recognize that. It is important. I mean, it is an important thing, and that there are some things that I can do to at least do something. You know, there's something I can do at the end of the day, even if it's as minuscule as it can be. There's things I.
Yeah, I guess.
Bro, my height, it's like, for the sports that I play, my height is like perfect. Like, especially for soccer.
How
There's
tall are
not-
you? 5'6"?
I think like 5'6", I think. Because I measured myself like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I was like 5'5".
I don't
Now
even
5'6".
register like when you says it.
Well, it's interesting. Like, I don't even with that. I said this yesterday on a different episode, but it's like I didn't even think the meme was funny. Like I remember watching the video because I was wondering why people kept saying it, and it's just some dude who happens to be that height. Like they randomly just start. It's just saying it for some reason. It's funny. Like I don't know.
I don't know
what
at this
it
Yeah,
point.
I know the lore because I know like dude. But, like,
Yeah.
everyone just use it as a meme, but like there's an actual like lore to it. Not like it's that funny anymore. Like it's retarded, but
And it's annoying. It's almost annoying because it's like you can't really avoid 6'7". Like it's literally like there's so many things that have
It's kinda
those
like
two
the low
numbers
tape.
because they're close together.
it's almost like the low taper like meme. Like it's like it was used so much that like you could just say it now and like.
and just
whatever.
whenever I say massive and someone's like massive,
Well, that shit is gonna be dragged into
Yes.
years and years, bro.
But it's been dragged so much, like it's not even like being dragged anymore. It's just a part of like a. I don't want to say like part
It's
of
just
life.
ingrained into
Yeah,
the
like it's just
universe, bro.
ingrained to like everyone. Like, oh yeah, it's like that's a funny joke that used to be like a thing. Like, it's whatever now.
yeah.
But I definitely feel like it's kind of dumb. Like if you spam it, it's not funny. But if you like
I
just
know.
randomly bring it up like every now and then, it's pretty chill. But I
Yeah.
definitely think like Zach spams like the same joke like 24 times.
Dude, I always get like a stern look from Julian whenever I say an unfunny joke.
Because he would just drag. He would drag like one
Stern
meme.
look.
He would drag like one meme for like 6 months, and then he'll get mad when I tell him like shut up, like it's not funny anymore. Like he'll get so mad.
But then he'll like laugh a week later when I say it again. It's just like it's like there's like a cooldown button. It's like a cooldown button. Like I have to wait a couple weeks to say it again, and then he thinks it's funny. It's like it's just there's amount of times I have to say it.
Bro, it's got like 80 notifications on your mobile.
He's decreasing his test right as we speak.
Zach, my sperm count
And
is
his
higher
friend-
than
Yeah. Shoot.
Bro, did y'all hear that dude? He was like screaming a while ago.
What dude?
I don't know. There was someone over there.
Dude,
3 more minutes.
Dude, there was when. Well, actually, just go to 30 because we started like a little later. That's what. Just go to 30.
Zach got here late.
Huh?
Zach got here late.
Well, we started a couple minutes after too, but then I thought, but what was dude, there was literally like a raccoon that in the middle of the night I was sleeping, me and my little brother were sleeping, but apparently my mom and my roommate like woke up in the middle of the night because there was a raccoon that got stuck on the roof. He got stuck in some shingle or some random thing on the roof, and then he just like screamed bloody murder and it woke everyone up. And then apparently his buddy like helped him get off. Like another raccoon helped him.
Raccoons are gross. I'm not gonna lie. A couple of them are cute.
Dude, there was a skunk in front of my house the other day. Like sprayed like it just sprayed like in the street, and it like drifted towards our house, and you could smell it like when I go into my mom's room. Like she had the window open at work. Like she left the window open when she went to work, and it like sprayed and it drifted into the
Oh my
like
God.
almost into the room. Like you could smell like it was
They
pretty bad.
stink so
There was
nasty.
a lot of those for a while. It seemed like last year. Like I would see like a ton. Like I would see it almost like at least once a month. I would probably more than that. I would always see like skunks just roaming through the neighborhood. And and one time apparently Sienna, my dog, got sprayed by because she
You
was
have a
like
dog?
bark. She ran after it,
Yeah, little
and
bug,
then it just
man.
got sprayed. Yeah.
Little bug.
Bro, I've
And
never
then
had a
she
pet,
like
bro.
apparently like
Same.
she like stunk for a week or something.
I thought you had like a dog.
My dad is like allergic, bro. I think he'll die honestly. If he, like,
Well, what's cool is like she's a toy poodle, so he wouldn't be allergic to it. They're hypoallergenic.
yeah,
That's what
my
the
dad
word
is allergic to like the fur, so I don't know.
I'm lucky trying to get a cat. Like, what's something
Cats
like
are pretty chill. My mom hates cats though, so
Really?
Yeah, I
because
agree. I
they
agree
used to
with her.
pee in front of our yard and it would smell so bad.
Oh yeah, bro. My mom hates cats too, bro.
I just
You
I
know,
don't
like-
I don't hate cats, but I don't like them either.
If you have a
dogs
chill,
are way better.
if you have a chill cat, it's pretty nice. But if you have like a nasty like little cat, like it's not cool.
But I just feel like your best dog is gonna beat. I feel like the best dog is gonna beat the best cat. That's just how I feel about it.
I'm a dog person, but I think the cat is pretty chill. Like
I mean, my mom literally said that her favorite like cat breed is literally the one that it's the one that like looks like a dog. It's like one that looks like a dog, bro. So it's like
I just think cats are like more intelligent. You can tell like they have a personality.
Bro, they said I heard somewhere that cats have like the mind of a 6-year-old.
oh yeah.
They have equivalent to like a 4-year-old, I think. But yeah, I feel like a cat has more personality. Like a dog has a lot of personality. You can tell like if it's happy or sad, or you know like. So I feel like a cat is just a little bit more intelligent,
Well,
so it's like easier to tell.
There's also that one thing too. I'm sure you guys have seen the video of Andrew Tate saying where he's like, why dogs are so much better than cats, because people will die in their homes, like old people or whatever, and
Yeah, the
if they
cats
have a
will eat
cat,
them,
the
right?
cat just eats them immediately, even if it has food in its bowl, it doesn't care. It just goes straight to eating them. Whereas the dog will actually.
Well, a cat is just a descendant of like a larger cat,
Whereas,
like a tiger.
but whereas a dog, it'll actually like lay by their side until and they'll die with you. So if no one finds them, it'll start.
Yeah, but
to
I
die.
don't want my cat to grow up on me though. Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm
gone
saying.
already,
That's why
like-
I'm saying dogs are better.
no, I'm saying I would like my.
Oh, you
cats,
would
like,
want
yeah,
them
like
to-
my cat's grubbing, bro. Like,
Bro, you'd want them to grow up
That's
on you?
good.
Well, I think that's what Noah said. I guess you're putting your body to use. I guess it's good use. So
yeah,
whatever.
I want to do that thing where like, you know, like
After
where
you
they put like a seed in you, like a tree seed, and they like plant you in the ground. That'd be pretty chill.
I haven't really heard of that. No.
Yeah, like you can like make yourself into a tree or something.
I don't know why you just made me think. I was just thinking of like the Shark Tank thing where they instead of ashes they made it into like rocks or pebbles. Like they turned their ashes into pebbles or something because it was better.
Would you keep like your family's ashes in your house? I feel like that's so sad. Like keep it in your house. I was like, my dad. Like,
I don't know. I'll probably do something a little different.
Like my dad said he-
my mom has our old dog's ashes for some
no,
reason.
it's
in her
like
room.
it's like morbid. Like I don't want to like.
Yeah.
It's like just reminds you that they're gone. Like I was talking to my dad. Like if he were to die, he said he wanted to be cremated or something. But like I told him like I wouldn't keep his ashes in my house. Like I would like spread them somewhere.
Yeah.
Or honestly, like I said, that Shark Tank thing actually seemed kind of cool. Like where they put it into rocks and you could like
What
spread
about
I
throwing
don't
it in
know.
the ocean or something?
But
That's what I
Julian
was thinking,
probably wouldn't do that.
Nah,
Like you were saying.
I'd probably just spread it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because if I lose my parents, it's like pretty bad, bro.
Yeah.
They'd be like the end of me, honestly.
Well, that's why you got to create as much family as possible. So at least you have
Oh yeah, Zach wants 18 kids, so
16.
You want
Yeah, you're
16 kids, bro.
he wants to create
I couldn't imagine.
a
Got to
personal.
create an army,
He
man.
wants to create a personal militia for his house.
The next Legion, man.
Yeah, for real.
Create or some armed guards for my house. Yeah.
Dude, bro, if I like once I get rich, like I want to get like a what is it called? It's like a family manor. Like it's like a bunch of houses in like one side, like inside a piece of land. I forget what it's called. It's like a family condo, and like it's like a bunch of houses inside a plot of land, and like you all live together. It's like a community pool and like cool shit like that.
Well, I think maybe what you're thinking about is like there's families like who even if they're not rich, they'll pool their resources
That's what
together.
I'm thinking. Like
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like, think about it. Like, let's say if I have like a crazy amount of kids, like if you have like 16 kids, and let's say they're they don't even have to be upper class. They don't have to be super rich. They could be like middle class or especially like upper middle class. If they're like upper middle class, for example, they let's say they make 100 to 200,000 a year, like a decent amount. And if they just pool all their resources together, they could get like a pretty nice place. Like they could just get like a mansion or something. Like, easy.
yeah, that's what
Or
I'm
just
thinking.
have a
But
bunch
I
of
feel
stuff.
like that type of coordination would be like possible with your family. I feel like. Because
Not
then
not
you-
with 16. Right? Or would you say? Well, it
What do
depends
you
what
mean?
you mean. It depends what you mean. I guess.
I think it'd just be difficult, like remove the kids, like getting everyone to cooperate and.
Well, what I was saying is that I'm saying the reason with 16, I guess it'd be easier is because even if not all of them are on board, you've got 15 other siblings you can ask or whatever. Or let's say half of them aren't on board.
I thought
still
you
got
meant like
8.
you have 16 kids and you're saying, oh shit,
What?
just touched the thing. You're saying, I thought you meant like you have like 16 kids and you're saying like, oh, I need this place to house them. Not like you're asking them for.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't be asking. I'm just saying they could just, like they could be pretty like successful, like relatively easy. That's all I'm saying. Or I'm saying. Or I'm
$100,000 to
saying they could just have.
$200,000 is like a top like 5%.
Yeah. Well, that's.
World.
I wouldn't expect much less. I guess. I mean, especially if I become pretty successful and I'm rich. I mean, I'd expect the same for my kids. So.
Sure. Like if you're rich enough, you
You
probably
just
like
lend them the money,
you
bitch.
probably like set up your kids to be successful, to continue like the wealthy.
I would definitely be very careful about that though, because you don't want to take that to the extreme. I would honestly give them I'd probably just give them the basic, like the main necessities, you know, and not shower them with a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
But why would you want your kid to live the same? Like, I would want my kids to have. I have a very good life now, but I would want my kids to have an even better life.
What I'm saying is, you don't need to give them a bunch of stuff just for them to have a good life. Like I'm saying, all they really need is just make sure they have plenty of food, make sure they
Just, like,
have a
treat
good
them
place
well.
to sleep. But yeah, and then just spend time with them and treat them well. You don't need to give them like a bunch of possessions or whatever. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I don't agree with that. I would want my
Well,
kids.
also, especially as sons, you don't really want to spoil them. Like maybe you could spoil daughters.
I'm not
but you don't really
spoiling
wanna
them. No, I wouldn't want a spoiled daughter. Why would I want that? It's worse than a spoiled son.
Yeah, I guess.
But-
The benefit, I guess, with spoiling your daughter is just that you'd have a higher expectations of finding like a partner, finding like a husband. So,
I wouldn't even be thinking about that when I'm spoiling my daughter. It's not what my.
yeah.
Zach's thinking
What
about like
were
the
you
next
gonna
like.
say then?
No, I lost it. I don't know.
You were just saying like why you don't even think it'd be a good thing for the daughters.
No, I don't care. It's just any spoiled child is a dickhead. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't spoil them. I would just give them a better life than I have now. Like I have a very good life. Like I'm very comfortable. But like I would want my kids to have even better. Like I would set them up.
Well, the main reason why I'm not really saying, or I guess you could say better life, is because I already. The main focus for me would just be that connection and that presence of me as a father, rather than because I personally, even if I'm not like super, I have everything you pretty much like that you genuinely like need, you know. So other than that, it would really mainly just be the connection and being a strong father. You know, that'd be the main thing, most important.
You guys gonna do anything for Father's Day?
Yeah, I'll probably be with my dad tomorrow.
Yeah, probably just go like
Go to my grandparents' house.
go to breakfast or something. I don't know.
We about to do a carne asada
Today?
today.
Yeah.
Just smoking something.
Bro, I wish we had one. I'll if you want some. We had one like a while ago, but
What? How what?
And then
That?
what?
Bro. What are you talking about?
I was talking about how we were gonna have a carne asada.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the lady that was driving by, bro. I was like, bro,
No.
nah,
Yeah.
because she was smoking a cigarette, bro. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, I wish I had one of those. I haven't had one of those in a while, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get my crack pipe.
Dude, I kid you not. It sounded like I'll never actually know, but it didn't sound good. He was snorting something. Like one time freshman year, when I was taking a number. I'll be honest, I was taking number 2, whatever.
They only do a dumpster
And he
on
shut,
you?
huh?
They only do the dumpster on you?
No. That's a
Wait,
different
what?
story. Anyway, it was freshman year. They shut the guy shut the door. I guess he didn't know we were still in there, or he didn't care. It was like at nutrition or whatever, because I was still going. And it was me, and there was this other guy in the stall next to me, or down a couple stalls from you, whatever. He was straight up. Oh my god! Like he was straight up.
What the fuck did you just do?
Like he was like snorting. He was snorting some shit, like some stuff, bro. I don't know.
Just choke
It did
on
not
air.
sound. It did not. I don't know how else to describe it. Like he was. It didn't sound good.
But
It's
you were
not, it
imi-
like
you were-
genuinely sounded like some coke. Like I'm not even joking. Like,
You were imitating the guy just now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just choked for no reason. I was like,
He was like, and it didn't sound like he was. It wasn't like he was like blowing his nose or something. Like, cause
Yeah.
I know what that sounds like. It was.
well,
It
Zach,
sounded
just
like
mind
he
your
was
business,
snorting.
bro,
something.
honestly.
But
You don't
I
have
just
to
thought
get
it was.
involved in everyone else's life.
No, I just thought it was wild because I had smelled people had been doing weed in there or like vaping and stuff, but I never actually had like I never witnessed anyone doing like coke. Like that's wild. That's some wild stuff, especially at school, like at high school. You know?
I mean, I guess,
Bro, people
but
be hotboxing the bathroom so much, dude.
dude, our freshman year was actually bad, bro. Like
What
before, like they started enforcing like people like stand outside the bathrooms, bro. Like you can tell like the air density from inside the bathroom, like just clear white smoke, and then coming outside it's like fresh air.
Dude, they always be playing, bro. It's so funny. They always be playing the dice games. Like they didn't even do that for a while, but like the past couple months, I remember when I first saw it. I walked in there, bro. I was just, I didn't even know what it was until I'd heard people talk about it, but also I'd seen O-Dog or whatever his examples of it. But bro, like I was just dying. It was the funniest thing to me. I don't know why. Just like people just shooting dice in the bathroom, bro. What the?
Bro, anything but work, bro.
Would you ever do dice games, bro?
No.
Bro, I would maybe do
That's
it, but it
gambling,
wouldn't.
bro. That's
I would
basically
never.
gambling.
I would never throw like money on the line. I would just do
I
it like
know.
if I'm like messing around to like see how it works or something.
That's gambling, dude.
It's 3:35. I'm trying to go get that too, bro.
Huh?
I gotta walk around.
All right, for sure.
I
So
feel like I'm getting a blood clot.
hope you guys enjoyed episode. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 8. Got our wonderful guests today, Julian and Bruno.
It's a tradition. Every time I'm on the podcast, I gotta clap
Yeah.
at the beginning and the end. So.
Clap, guys, clap.
We should do like an
Oh,
outro.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We
with
should-
that,
we should like all arch.
I think that's the episode.
He loves arching, bro. GG.
All right.